DMD, you say normal day, chicken, hat on head, Halloween, nothing special. Yep, she's weird. Hey, hey, hold on, hold on, hold on. I came prepared, bro. I dressed for the assignment, okay? I knew the assignment. I knew the assignment today. There we go, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to name him. Do you have any suggestions? I don't know what to name this alter ego. I can't see, so like I wish I could play like this the whole time, but I cannot see. I can't see. It's my little dino. Oh my gosh. It's gonna mess up my hair. Gonna have weirdo hair. Alright. Name him Horn. He's got one! Oh my god, yeah! I should have a redeem for Horn. Meet Horn. That's so funny. I should have a redeem for Horn. That'd be so cute. I didn't think this through. I didn't know what to name it either, okay? Alright, 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 alright. Yeah, it honestly makes so much sense. Now I just need a Nona though. That's the problem. I need a Nona. I need a friend. A Nona friend. Okay. So, well, no one's here. It was like the whole gang was here, and now they're not. Okay. Well, we have access to Edoras. We're breaking in, as I am gonna call it. We were given permission because Gleowine, I think it's Gleowine, he kind of or like Hunbald here was like, no, and then Gleowine was sitting there, and apparently they didn't realize Gleowine also got banished. So, like, yeah, they were like, oh yeah, Gleowine, if they're with you, like, it's on your head sort of thing. You know, we'll let them pass. So now we're gonna go to Edoras, but, or Edoras, sorry, whatever. Dwayne, so let me know if you're going to start your stream next time. I would have rated you, I just ran. Oh wait, really? You just ran? I didn't know. No, it's okay. That's why I was like, eh, you know. He said, I know you were promised to be polite, but it's cool. Yeah, I never like to say, like, if I'm about to stream. People be like, yo, you self-promoting. Dude, I'll never forget. This was like my first time on Twitch, okay? It's like my first time on Twitch. I don't know anything. I stream, like, maybe this was like my 5th or 6th stream, okay? I did that, you know, lived the life, whatever. And I went into someone's stream. They were, what were they streaming? Gosh, what were they streaming? I think they were streaming, it was like a horror game. And I remember the antagonist being named Jimmy. Oh my god, it's gonna drive me crazy. It's like a point and click horror game. I can't remember, but it was an egg game anyway. But I was watching someone stream it, and they were like, oh, like, what have you been up to? I was like, oh, nothing. I've been playing this game, and like, yeah. And they were like, their mods were like, self-promotion. I was like, what? I just said I'm playing this game. And I've been thinking about, I think I said I was thinking about streaming it, and I was just looking for recommendations. They were like, self-promo, and like, it just drives me crazy, because I'm like, what? And then like, the streamer, she was like, it's okay, mods, like, she just said she's playing it, you know, she didn't say she's streaming it. If she said she was streaming it, it would be different. And I was just like, what? Anyway. Yeah. You say, yeah, I don't mind. It's not like you're some rando coming in. That's fair. Yeah, some people are too pent up. Yeah! Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care if people are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go stream or whatever. Or I'm like, you know, in the chat. I'm like, whatever. Like, I think it's a little it kind of gives the opposite, where it's like, you know, if people are gonna come into your streams, be like, oh yeah, check me out, and like link your streams, like clearly, like, you know, you're abusing it. But if you're like, oh yeah, you've been chatting, you're like, oh yeah, I stream this game from time to time, blah blah blah, like, okay, cool. Like, that's not self-promotion in my terms. Like, you know, you get it, Dwayling. You said I only found out because I have you on my stream, but oh, really? Really? Oh, that's crazy. Well, that's cool, thank you. How was stream, by the way? I'm shocked that you wrapped up. I thought you were gonna keep going. I really did. That's why I didn't say anything. I was like, hey, why can't I find a flippin' mailbox? There's no mailbox. Okay, well, anyway, I have to go to the fall festival first before we do anything. So I just set my milestone here. But let's go to the fall fest, because, you know, it's spooky season. We got Horn over here. He's ready to, you know, show up, scare some people, live the dream, yada yada. Woo! Okay, well, this way I can use my mailbox. You say that you're up at 6 a.m., 8 hours, so you ended when it felt natural, and I did a few hours not too long ago before this one. Oh, I thought I saw a notification that showed that you went live, and then, like, I guess you went off, and then, yeah, you came back, so I was like, oh, okay. What the heck? Okay. I was like, why can't I find a mailbox? No! We still have 3 dies, but 3 got expired. Sienna, gold. Oh my gosh, Lotro, I clicked one thing! Stop it. Okay, 9 indigo. So basically the stuff I had a lot of dies for, people did not want. So basically the stuff I would sell. 4 gold, let's get it. 6 gold, let's get that. Holy crap. Look at us making that money. Gotta put them back up. Well, now that actually helps me. I'm back at 100. Let's go. Yeah, you said on work days I intend to do a few hours when I get back and then a little bit more after dinner. Oh, yeah, because you do Uber and stuff like that. I forgot. So that actually helps a lot. I feel like that's gotta be so good for streaming, because it's like you can kind of, you know, like what the rush hours I guess are for like Ubering and stuff, and then you can kind of like stream in between and then go back out when you're ready. That's sick. All right, let's do a quick race real quick.
Of your time?
Let's get it. Oh my god. Lag. Stop it. Dude. My timer! Sorry, I'm not trying to yell at Lotro today, but like, geez, I've barely started and it's already lagging like crazy. Because everyone's on today for Halloween, maybe. Yeah, I didn't even look and see, like, there's a lot of people streaming today. I'm kind of shocked. I thought everyone would be like partying and stuff. You say, yeah, you tend to work from 7 a.m. until about 2 to 4. Wow, that's a long day. Yeah, I work between, like, on my marketing stuff, my gig, I work 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and then like I give myself, well, then I had to travel back home and all that, but normally I have like an hour maybe to like prep stream and like shower and stuff.
Hello there.
And then I'm just streaming till 9, and then right after I'm going to bed. Depends on the day. I might do some work today. I am behind on my schoolwork. I slacked yesterday. Whoopsies, it happens. Whoops, you know. Prep stream before shower, map priority. Yeah, basically. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I'm hustling. I try. Alright, let's ride to the party tree. Let's get it, guys. Yeah, we gotta finish up some of the Fall Fest quests. I'm actually shocked. I thought the Fall Fest would be done by now, but I guess it's done on Thursday. It's when it wraps up. Hello there. Yeah, I guess it wraps up on Thursday, which will be give us enough time. I think we're about to do the intermediate. I think that's what we're completing, right? Yeah, okay, complete. Yeah, we're about to get 3 of 3. Yeah, intermediates. Oh, get a tracer. Let's go. Ooh, someone jamming out here. I feel like that's kind of off though. It could just be the song. You say your props on live tomorrow. Gotta get back to the gym. You do the 5K treadmill Wednesdays, but it's not been for a couple weeks. Heck yeah, we jamming out here. Oh, that firework scared me. Let's go. I'm for it. Okay, sorry. Oh, I thought they were done. I was gonna clap. You know what? I should clap before leaving. I'm such a rude audience member. You're doing fantastic. Minstrel lady. Alright, let's get it. Hey, B-Man, how's it going? You came in while we were jamming. We were dancing. I'm trying to think of what that song's called. It's like the one that I always hear at like races and stuff, like for cars and stuff. The racetrack songs. I don't know. I always hear it in like video games. Dude, why are you scaring me? What are you doing? Oh my god, it's snowing. Are you? Wait, can I show you guys? Hold on. My mom is dressed in a unicorn outfit. I can't with you guys. Bye-bye. Have fun. My mom is literally knocking on my window dressed in like a unicorn outfit with her neighbor on top. I wish I could show you guys. Let's get the shit out of me. Dude, it's snowing so bad. Dude, it's snowing where we live in Ohio, and we knew it was gonna snow, but I just look and they're like fucking like playing in the snow. I'm like, what? It's on my car. Anyway, I'll tell my mom that you guys say hi. So they asked me, they were like, so do you want to dress up in like a blow up dinosaur? And like, you know, just run around the neighborhood. And I was like, sure, you know, and I was like, well, I gotta stream. And they were like, oh, well, you could stream it. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, wait, I don't want to dox myself. Because, yeah, that would probably happen. No offense, guys, but you could have had a dinosaur blow up Aubrey today, but we did not do that. And now I have to fix my webcam because I never move it, and now I've moved it, and now it's messed up. Okay, good enough, good enough. Wait, hold on, sorry. I just want to make sure it's straight. Okay, it's straight, let's go. All right, okay, sorry, I missed all the chats. Baby, and he said going all right, just chilling and handing out candy. Wait, you're hanging out candy? Wait, why did you give me candy? Where's my candy, baby? Horn's coming after you for the candy. Okay, I need the candy now. That's awesome. I didn't realize your neighborhood got a good amount of trick-or-treaters. You say no shower and bad audience member. What's next? Not having Elvisness. Yeah, basically, I'm a bad audience member in the game. It's terrible. It's terrible, guys. Sergeant, you say only rain here in NC. Really? You're so lucky. Dude, it is pouring. It like, here, let me take a picture. Sky, thank you for the sub. Holy crap, man. Thank you. You're now weirdo. Yay. Wait, are you supposed to be intervening, Sky? Thank you, Sky. You're awesome, Sky. Thank you. All right, let me take a picture for you guys. Okay. I'm gonna show you. There's probably better ways to do it. That's my outdoor side, my outside door, my window. It's like white. You guys see that? You see all that? It's snow right there. It's on the ground. Sorry. I just hate snow. I hate snow on roads. That's the only thing. Bayman, you said it snowed here for about 5 minutes and stopped. Right! Yeah, it snowed for like 5 minutes and it stopped. And now it's like freaking bosh. Yeah. Oh, Bayman, you say you're not in town right now. Oh, okay, okay. That's cool, that's cool. Okay, that makes sense. Sky, you said back to my virtual meeting. That should have been an email. Good luck, Sky. Snow, yeah, true. Snow, yeah, it's all snow now, Bayman, so yeah. When you come back into town. Crazy snow. I think my mom's still outside. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what's happening. I feel like there's an overarching, like, person now. Like, I just feel the shadow in my window. It would have been crazy if, like, we weren't streaming or something. It would have been so weird. I've just been chilling, like, you know, playing games or something, and then they just knock on the window. I'd be like, what? These are the disadvantages of living within 5 minutes away of your mother. She will come and knock on your stream.
How'd you do?
Sky, you said when you need to show your boss that makes 4 times your salary, how to convert a Microsoft document into a PDF? Dude, I hate that. It's okay, Sky. I've got someone, I mean, it's not 4 times, but there's someone at my workplace who's like literally in my position who makes 25% more than me, and she doesn't know how to do that either. It happens, you know? But hey, I don't make the rules. Man, I have a lot I could say about work, but I don't think I'm going to because I don't know who's watching. But like, I got some crazy stories today, man. I got some crazy stories. Like, I'll say for example, like when my I'll say this. Never have I ever had a boss ask me to pitch in of buying a TV. Never has that ever happened to me. Never. Gosh, I feel like I've had some crazy bosses, man. Like, dude, I had one boss, crazy. Anyway, yikes. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing about certain jobs. It's like, how do certain people get their positions, and how do certain people make so much? Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm over here flipping. I'm over here freaking busting my butt. I'm editing videos, okay? I know the softwares of stuff. I'm literally in like Photoshop by how much stuff you know you need, okay? Photoshop, okay? Yes, somehow, because I don't got a degree, I make less. Like, I don't get it. It's just a piece of paper. But that's always how it works. I don't get it. Why do people put a piece of paper so above everything? I don't get it. Oh, I need to go to Creeping Link, not here. I don't get it. Delaney, you say if your face fits, you could get anywhere, basically. Yeah, I feel like it's all about networking. It's like networking, who you know. Margaret, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the weird community. I hope you're having a good old time. Yeah, it's all about, did I say marketing? I meant networking. Networking, and I think timing. I think timing is got a lot to do with things. Cause my timing kind of sucked. Like, at the job I'm at, I did not have a degree, so, like, with the wage I make, I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, that's fair. But, you know, I have a degree now. Now, granted, it's an associate's, but I'm like, that should count for something.
How do you do?
But it does not. R.I.P.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
I try. But it counts as other people, so I don't know. I don't make the rules. Not my position. I need to stop talking. Hi, you said, would you like a free Forest of the Spirit closing set plus goat pet? Sure. Wait, is standing still doing a thing? Dylan, you say, it's all on how good you can hustle a good game to get what you want. Yeah, that's the thing too. I'm not a salesy person, and I feel like sales is kind of like, I don't know. I feel like it's, if I was better at sales, I think that I would do so much better in my job, because if I had some sort of a background in it, this would be a lot different. And I think that's ultimately like the main driver, because my background's more technical, more writing based, and the person that I work with, she's very much comes from like a sales background, and like supply chain kind of background, so yeah. So, I guess it's that.
Lovely day, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm gonna wait to do that one. Let's do this one.
Speak with you a moment.
I feel like I just rushed these quests. I hope you guys don't mind, but trying to get through them as quickly as possible so we can actually work on the story. You say some people are just natural at BS. Yep, true. True. I feel like I thought I was good at it, but now I'm so like self-conscious about my inability to BS as much now. Crazy. I don't know. I think what I'm learning is that I always marketed myself as a jack of all trades, but now like that I'm starting to learn stuff, it seems like that's bad. No, don't tell me they actually patched this. You stinker. Okay, there you go. It's crazy. I was like, no way they fixed the glitch. Said, no, you're probably just around masters and are just a Padawan at the moment. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm 22, man. I got a lot to learn, you know? I don't know anything. I'm just trying to survive. Yeah, I think that's something too, is that I'm trying to like remember that I don't need to have all the answers at my experience level, I guess. So Sergeant, you say, where did mom go? I don't know where she went. Here, I'm gonna text her and I'll see where she went, and I'll also tell her that the chat loved her.
Oh, good day.
Where's my mom? Okay, there she is. I'll say, hey, y'all, scared me. LOL. Chat already loves and misses you. And my friend Sarge Sergeant wishes you would return. Do ladies say, why do you think I work for myself? Man, I want to so bad. That would be the goal. I want to so bad, but like every time I start to think I have the measures in place to do it, everything always backfires. The problem is I just want to be too consistent and stable, and I don't want to have that riskiness of being like, I have to really go out of my way to go and get work. That's the only thing that makes it difficult for me, because I'm just someone who, I want the stability of knowing how much money I'm gonna make each month. And then if I don't have that, like, I stress. It stresses me out. But it's also a decent thing though, because it's like your potential of earnings are uncapped, which is so nice. Jeez. I just texted her. I said, y'all scared me. Chat already loves and misses you. And my friend Sergeant wished you would return. We'll say that. So I keep on being honest, I need to get out of this gig at some point, which is why I'm so focused on stream and developing skills again, like programming. Ooh, programming could be a good one. Yeah, I think I'm starting to realize, like, as much as I really want stream to be, like, consistent, I mean, I'm at a really fortunate place right now with streaming and YouTube and all that, that it is kind of being, I don't want to say it's consistent, but I'm definitely on a routine that is, like, financially starting to, like, keep chugging, I guess, so that's good, but, like, it's still the same thing, because, like, sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I'm not gonna hit the minimum, like, you know, I'll be honest, it's like hitting, like, the minimum payout on Twitch. It's like, oh my god, I'm not gonna hit that this month, like, what do I do? And then I'm like, oh wait, I just have to stream, and then it's like, oh, I stream, and then I hit it, and I'm like, oh, well, that was easy. Like, I was stressing out for nothing, but I was like over here like, wait, what am I gonna do, you know? Because I'm not dependent on it right now. I actually put it all on the side, and, like, I'm just like, it reinvests in itself, but I'm still like, but, you know, I'm just a worrywart. When you have money behind you, then the world is your oyster, right? I know that feel. No ads. I forgot about ads. I forgot about the ads. I can't see the ads because YouTube's up, and the way that my stuff's laid out, so bad. Kegs, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the weird community. I hope you're having a good old time. Happy Halloween as well. We're gonna do the race through the burrow. Yeah, I can't see when ads are running if I don't have Twitch up. See, this YouTube Twitch thing has actually been kind of difficult because my chat does not want to integrate, and I can never friggin' see YouTube chat. So I have YouTube chat up instead of Twitch, but then I can't time the ads with the Twitch. Yeah, you said just do what feels right. I had stream work well for me a few years ago, but I pivoted out and pushed myself out of it. Time will tell if it works again for me. Yeah, you got this, man. Dude, I've been coming into your streams non-stop. I'm loving them. Keep them up, man. Please. And thank you. Content. Chef's kiss. Mwah. So good. You guys, you should, here, let me do this. Ad break. Yeah, it says my ad break is about to end. Okay. I'm shouting you out. Dulane, I'm shouting you out. Everyone go check him out. He's awesome. I've learned so much, and I really love the LOTRO stuff, man. Keep it up, keep it up. The brawler stuff, so much. I really want to play a brawler. I've really been thinking about it. You've been exposed. Yeah, I mean, we'll try, you know. We'll try. I'll do anything, you know. I'll give the shout outs where I can. Woo, honey wawa. Man, this costume I got going on looks crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I feel so odd. I wish that, like, I wish the horn would just stick up. Wait, here, let me figure this out. I might have this. Okay, sorry. I gotta fix. Look at how bad my hair going crazy today. Anyway, yeah. So, I want the horn out so you guys know that his name is Horn, at least. You know, like, there's some indicator. Like, me calling him Horn is not just, you know, being weird. This is the teeth. I'm being eaten by my own costume! Okay? I'm being eaten alive. Oh crap, I forgot this is on a timer. Thank goodness we had a lot of time. What else do I have to do? I feel like I'm missing a quest. Oh, here we go. It's fine.
Hello there.
Alright, I know this like the back of my hand now. We got this. White bottle. White bottle, blue bottle, orange bottle. If I'm not mistaken. We're just too pro-like now. Oh crap, I forgot riddle doors are a thing. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Egarthur used to cause a death costume malfunction. Pretty much. How you been today, Egarthur? Yeah, I'm shocked that I did not know that you had a YouTube channel. And I'm glad to be following because I feel like you have a lot of like great insight when it comes to this game, and I definitely need help with the game, so I appreciate it. Oh crap, I keep forgetting the riddle doors. Boop. Alright, blue bottle. Look at us, we're such a pro. We've come a long way. You also said, I also warned you that my YouTube channel is a chaotic mess. You know, it's how it is sometimes. More chaos, the better, right? That's why, you know, that's how we're weird. Garther, that's how you're a weird one here, is because you just got the chaos with the channel. But weird is cool here, so I'm all for it.
Could I take a moment of your time?
It's not bad, to be honest. Yeah, it really honestly isn't. Because I think I went through it and I was like, I don't think this is chaotic. Like, no. I need water. My voice has been going out so bad lately. That's how I know I've been streaming too much. Alright, we out of here. I think we're all done with the Haunted Burrow. I feel like that flashed before my eyes. When you have like over 1,000 videos come back to me. Dude, that's the problem. I think I'm at 100 videos now, and like half of them I already want to delete. Like, not the ones about LOTRO, but the ones before LOTRO that are just like random stuff. Like I had like a Beyond Two Souls playthrough that I'm never gonna finish. So I'm like, I just don't even want to look at it, and I just want to delete it. And I'm like, I'm only at 100, you know? I couldn't imagine having more. You should have separate sections for speedrunning stuff versus plugin stuff at a minimum, like playlists, maybe? See, this is the thing. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna have a conversation about playlists because this is something, a playlist on YouTube, I should specify. This is something that I think is coming up a lot in like all the research I do for like YouTube stuff, like, you know, increasing like viewership, impressions, all that sort of stuff. And someone from YouTube, like just some random person who works for YouTube, I'm not sure of their title, but they're like just, you know, random worker 103, we'll say. Random worker 103 is like, if you have more than like 6 videos in a playlist, no one's gonna watch your playlist. And I was like, what? Because I'm someone where I personally, if a playlist has like 50 some videos in it, I'm watching that whole playlist if I'm interested like in the videos, you know? But like, you know, if you have like 6 videos, I'm not gonna go through your playlist because I'm like, that is not enough to keep me occupied. And I feel like a playlist you can at least come back to. And yeah, so a question for you guys is, do you prefer to watch playlists on YouTube that have less than, we'll say, 10 videos, or like 10 plus? Julian, you say never delete, better to regret a video than regret having uploaded it. True. I know, that's a thing I go back on too, because I'm like, how many people have like said they deleted their stuff? So I don't know if you know this about me, Julian, but I had a channel. I'll pull it up. Forget. I went through the analytics for it. I almost cursed. I feel bad. I went through the analytics for it quite recently to kind of give me a little bit of inspo. So gosh, I hate to do this to myself, but I'm about to do this to myself. It's so embarrassing. But I almost want to include this because I feel like everyone should know, and I feel like this is something I shouldn't be embarrassed by, but I'm a huge Star Wars fan, okay? So I made a Star Wars YouTube channel. and I made no money off of it whatsoever because it's all literally copyright. Okay, I shouldn't have been doing it. Pat, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the weird community. I hope you're having a good old time. So I made this channel. It's so cringe because some of these tributes are crazy. And it's called a Jedi Ahsoka Tano. And I would log into my account, but I'm not going to show it because I'm not going to, yeah. Anyway, I don't want to show all the analytics and backend stuff because it's like nothing's happening. But like I haven't uploaded in a while, whatever. But bro, 927,000 views. And I'm just like, ugh. But it was crazy because I look back at all of this and I'm just like, I hate everything about this channel. Like, it's not me, it's cringe. I was like 13 when I made it, and then like I just met all these people and it kind of blew up for a second. And now I look back on it and I'm like, I just want to delete it all. But I'm not going to because I know when I was like really in the height of this, legit, I was like, yo, I got so sad when people were so active on their channels and then they stopped, and then when they deleted their channels, I got so bummed because there were so many good videos, but to them it was junk. So they trashed it. And I was like, bro. But yeah, so that's my secret channel. But that channel only has like 2,000 subs, so like we about to catch up on our channel right now, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna catch up one of these days, guys. Anyway, that's my channel. What? Oh my god, the questing fam, wait! How do I always run into the questing family when we're doing the Fall Fest quest? I can't. Oh, oh, how dare you. Here, I'm gonna spook you away. Ha 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 ha. I don't know how this started happening. We just always run into each other. Dude, yeah. You say that you made a Nintendo related channel once and you never done anything, you lost interest. Yeah, it happens. It'd be like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like it's always difficult when it's not stuff that like I've made to like want that motivation. Like with the Star Wars stuff, is always like Lucasfilm stuff, so I was like, well, it's not my own, so it's a little different. But have a good night, enjoy. Igartha, you said maybe another section for weird bugs I found in LOTRO. Yes, make that a section. I would totally be all up on that.
Lovely day, isn't it?
I love it. Hi, you say it depends on the content. For example, I like the horror games playlist. Same. I love horror games. I like watching people play horror games. I don't like playing them myself, though. They're scary. Cheers. Yes, cheers. 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 I did an actual cheers, I know. Have a good night. Yeah, legit, I definitely want to incorporate more horror games onto Twitch and on YouTube, and I do have some videos like in the works for that, but I don't know, on Twitch it didn't really do too hot, so I'm like, well, if I post it on YouTube, I probably will have the same thing. I think it's just too broad or like too far of a stretch between MMO and then horror. You know what I mean? It's just too much. Which is understandable. Hi, you said 300 for the consumable deed? That's way too much. Yeah, it is. I keep trying to remind myself to use all this stuff because yeah, I want to do the deed, but holy bejeebers. Where even is it? A monstrous feast. Are you guys excited for the Yuletide Fest? I'm just so pumped for it, y'all. Like, now that it's actually, like, now that there's actual snow on the ground over where I'm at, okay. With actual flippin' snow. I really am truly getting pumped for Yuletide, because I'm like, it's getting colder, man. It's getting cold. And when it gets colder, you know what time it is. It's Yuletide Fest time. Yeah, what the... Oh my god. I'm at 2 of 300, 1 of 300, 1 of 300. Oh my god, I'm so far behind. I'm never gonna make it. I'm looking for cats over here, but there's no cat. Mert, thank you so much for a follow. Welcome to the weird community. I hope you're having a good old time. Igarthe said the corpse of harvest map is still warm, and you're already talking about Yule Fest. Listen. Okay, I've never been a big Fall Fest person in LOTRO. Like, I would say Fall Fest is my 3rd favorite fest, like out of 5, like 3 out of 5. Like, it's an average one. But you know, I'm kind of wrapped up with these quests. Like, I'm over them. But I mean, that's because I've done them so many times, like in the dailies already, that I'm like, eh. All right, we're cheating first, then we challenge. Right, you say greetings from Evernight. Greetings from Crick Hollow. That's what we're playing on. I hope you're doing well today. Are you also taking part in some of the Fall Fest quests, Mert? I definitely took the wrong way. 120%. Yeah, we're not making it. Okay, yeah. I forgot I'm not gonna lie, I forgot we're supposed to cheat the wheat right now, and instead acting like it's a challenge. I didn't even look to see where the exit was, because you can kind of normally see just by smidge. Oh, okay. I think this is maze 5. Let me look this way. I just want to see if there's a way to cut through it all. Man, I don't see a single way. I don't think I've seen a single way. I keep forgetting I have to check my mail. Man, I don't see a cut through yet. This is getting scarce. Right, you say I've done many times and I've got all the steeds and pets. Don't want to see festival anymore. Well, I hate to tell you, but we're gonna be doing this. I mean, this is our last section of doing quests right now. So, yep, I remember this one now. I think Arthur, I think you sent me the instructions for this maze. Sergeant, you say that you've got your first cold in many years? Really? Wait. I keep clicking my freaking mailbox tab. Wait, so hold on. 2 things. Number 1, like, do you know how you got the cold? And I hope that you feel better. And then also, number 2, how the heck did you get so lucky to not have a cold for like several years? Like, I'm that person. I literally just had a cold in September. Arthur, you said it wasn't you. You don't do Wismian? Huh. Okay. I can't remember who sent me a little maze map. They were like, here you go, because you're lost. And I was like, okay, thank you. Thank you, my friend. Man, Arthur, wait, why don't you like doing, or I guess you didn't say that you don't like, but like, why don't you do Wismian? Sergeant, you say no, I've only been home, no idea why, I just didn't get sick for a long time, even my outdoor allergies don't bother me for a long time either. Really? Dang. Man, I feel so stuffed up anymore. I feel so stuffy and gross. And yeah, it's all allergy related. Let alone, yeah, my cold. Dude, sometimes, there was one time, and I can't remember what it was, but I used to get colds like crazy back when I worked in customer service. Go freaking figure, right? Anyway, I stopped working, and yeah, I was basically like unemployed for a time. Like I had a college job, but like literally I worked like 4 hours a week. It was so minimal. It was nothing. And that's kind of when I picked up streaming. But legit, I somehow got a cold. I wasn't going out really much, like ever. I wasn't going out much. I had no one around me to like traverse it or you know, pass it on. I wasn't working, so I was like, well, I don't get germs. Wow, I'm truly lost in this maze. I'm stuck. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I remember this one now. Yep, I remember this maze. But yeah. I'm trying to fix myself. But, yeah, and then I just got sick, and then I was like, this is the most random thing I've ever seen. Like, how does this work? Gartha, you said I just never learned it, and for some reason, I really can't see those dang gourds. No! No, it's okay. Honestly, because Wismead is tricky, because it's literally, it changes every day, and honestly, I don't feel like the rewards are so worth it sometimes. It's like, dude, like, you know, we chillin'. If the lag would stop. Oh, I think I go this way. Oh, I go the other way, don't I? That's real awkward. Ooh, I think I was supposed to go the other way. Whoopsies. Okay, now I'm like really into it. Like, I gotta cut through this. Oh my gosh, I keep getting stuck in the lag and all the fun stuff. Crap, I'm going the wrong way, I'm going the wrong way, and there's not enough time. It's fine. We at least know the way now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. So it's frustrating. Yeah, I definitely do find that this is more frustrating than most. Like, I don't know. I'm a mixed bag with it, honestly. I'm like, I like that it changes on a daily, but then I also don't. Okay, now I'm lost. Okay. Sergeant, you said that you've been out of work since your surgery in June? Oh my gosh. I didn't realize you had surgery in June. Crazy. But yeah, man, like, that's crazy. Maybe your body just, like, I don't know, maybe because it's been healing so much, like, you know, trying to, like, get back to speed, that maybe it just naturally made you exhausted and caused you to get sick from exhaustion? Is that even a thing? I feel like it is a thing. But I don't know. I'm not a health expert whatsoever. Far from it. Da 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 da. Right, we go down. Are you down? Did it down? Did it down? Did it down? Down, down. Da 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 da. Hope I go up. Sergeant, you say, yeah, I had brain surgery. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Well, I'm glad you're doing okay. That seems so scary. You got diabetes at the same time. Wow. That is upsetting. I'm so sorry. Well, hopefully, like, it's not been too bad for you. Oh, my mom responded. She said they will be like, that weird one has a cool weirdo mom. But maybe we'll schedule a stream. Oh, Mama Weirdo wants to come out for a stream. We'll have to do it. I was really shocked when she brought up the idea. I was like, well, what if I stream it? She was like, oh yeah, go ahead. I was like shocked because she seems so like, I don't want to say my mom's like anti-stream, but I don't think she gets it. Not in the same way my dad does anyway. Mama stream, heck yeah, I'm for it. Dude, that'd be sick. Sergeant, you say, it wasn't as bad as it sounds. It was a non-cancerous tumor on the surface of my brain. I got lucky. Well, that's great. I'm glad that you're looking at the positive of it. Like, it could have been a lot worse sort of look, so I'm glad. That's good. That's a good way to be, man. I'm glad it was nothing super duper overwhelming, I guess. Even though it does still sound overwhelming, but yeah. You know what I mean, right, Sergeant? Weirdo mom, yep. It's the weirdo mom, she's coming to town. I don't even know what we would do. Be like, hey mom, I'm gonna play a game, okay? I think I'm on the wrong way. Be like, hey, I'm gonna play a game and you can just do commentary. It's fine. I definitely went the wrong way. Well, we're losing this challenge, 100%. Yeah, I don't know. What would you guys want to see if my mom joined stream? It seems so weird to me. Like, why would my mom join stream? I don't know what's weird. Knowing her interests, like she makes candles. She's she likes crystals. She is starting she has like her own small business, so she's like kind of going through like the challenges of that, and she talks about that quite often. Yeah, I'm like trying to think of what else we would talk about. Thank you so much for the follow, maybe. Welcome to the weird community. I hope you're having a good old day. Grothrox, welcome in. Hello. You said, does anyone, if there is a plugin that makes it easier to see action bar is active, I've made so I have a single target action bar and another with AoE abilities and swap back and forth according to what fight is in front of me. Ooh. Sounds fancy. I don't know if anyone could help out because I don't use any plugins. So I am definitely not the person to ask, but I'm sure someone in the chat could help. Hey, maybe. Hello, hello. Sergeant, you said neither one of my parents understand video games appeal. No way they would understand streaming. Dude, I try to tell my dad he needs to stream. Like, y'all have seen my dad on stream, right? Like, he is crazy. Dude is low-key entertaining. I've been making some clips of our Battlefront gameplay, and I was low-key kind of cracking up. I was like, Dad, like, why are you such like a comedic bop? I don't know. Yeah, really the only reason why I got into gaming was for my dad, so I owe him a lot. But I'm trying to get him into streaming because all he does is play games like all day. He'll play Battlefront and Starfield. Starfield is like his go-to lately. It's all he'll play. But like he's so friggin' knowledgeable in like both of them. So I'm like, dude, make some videos, stream it every single day. Boom, 1K followers, he'll blow up. I just know it. He can call himself like Weirdo Dad. Blew up, you know? Boom. Alright, challenging wheat, let's go. I literally haven't even looked for a single black cat. I feel terrible. Maverick, hello! Happy Halloween! Yeah, let's go! And crew, heck yeah! How's your Halloween going, Maverick? Any plans? Igor 3 said, built in to the game, you have an extra hotbar you can swap in and out. An extra hotbar you can swap in and out. I didn't realize you could swap them. Oh. But if you want to customize all of your quick slots, there is a plugin. I think I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. It's okay though. It's fine. No, I didn't. Oh, I went the right way? I went the right way! It's called BVO bars? BVO bars? Yeah, LOTROinterface.com is a freaking gold mine. I feel like everybody's on that website when it comes to the plugins. Like, it's got everything. Everything you could almost dream of. I don't know if we're gonna make this. We're so close, though. Oh, we're gonna make it. We'll be fine. 6, 5, 4. Okay, we're fine. Whew. Broke a sweat on that one. Maverick, he said, no, I have no plans. I'll just making dinner. No worries, man. Honestly, sounds like a great Halloween. It's flippin' snowing. Why the flip is it snowing? That's all I gotta say. It's snowing on Halloween, bro. Dude, every Halloween, it either snows, rains, or it's just always so flippin' freezing. And it was like basically all 3 today.
Good day.
It's not Christmas time yet, okay? I might live in Ohio, but listen, I don't want to be dealing with Christmas time. Not my thing, not my thing. Give me the kitty! River Hobbit! River Hobbit! Dude, River Hobbits have a beautiful hairstyle choices. Rothraxy said, okay, thanks. Yeah, we got you, man. Eve Arthur coming in clutch. Said the little up down arrows on the side of the hopper. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I used to use these all the time when I used to play. The problem is just flipping between them. I felt like took way too much time. Like, ugh. Like, I wish there were keybinds you could set for them, unless there are, and I just never knew. Which could be the case too. Like a keybind to be like, yeah, let me go up and down to flip between them. Sergeant, you say you are lucky to have a gamer dad. My 13-year-old daughter likes Roblox. She's more of a bookworm than me, though. Man, I used to be a little bookworm. When I was like 7, I went like heavy in books, and I was acting like I was so intelligent. I was like, yeah, the reason why I read so much is because, like, if I'm just gonna waste my time watching TV, I might as well get a little education out of it, you know, by reading instead of watching TV, you know what I'm saying? Like, TV's entertainment, and I want, like, you know, I want to learn. And, yeah, and then it was, like, I think it was 9, I think it was, like, 4th grade, and then it became, like, oh, I want to fit in with the cool kids, and then I always got picked on because I read, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll stop reading, you know, like, priorities. And I've never went back. Oh, you can also keep mine the quick slot page up. Ooh, I didn't know that. Oh my gosh. I feel like I've been slacking my whole life. Okay, well, that's a really great alternative. Thank you, Arthur, for the info. That's why we need you here, man, on the streams.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Okay. Let me turn in these quests. I think that's it, and I think we just have gourds now. Who is messaging me? My family is now messaging me too. Oh yeah, my mom went and shocked my granny as well. Man, she's just making her way, spooking everyone this Halloween. I'm flabbergasted. She's getting all of us. She was like, yeah, we're heading in. The snow freaking sucks. Yeah, man. For sure. Sergeant, you say my nephew is a gamer, but he only plays Roblox and Racing Forza. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know why. This brought me back when you said Forza, because I had a friend. She was like my best friend in 4th grade. But I had a friend who had an Xbox, and that was like the crap to me because she had all these great games. So like she had the hit and run game, but the Simpsons hit and run game, I can't remember what it was called, but it's hilarious. But she had a Star Wars game, and I can't remember what it was called. And I'm trying to remember it. It's like you're like in a battlefield. You have to deal like these. You'll get like waves of enemies, sort of a thing. But she also, the reason why I bring it up is because she also had a racing game that we used to play quite often too. I don't think it was Forza, but it was like a ripoff. I can't remember what it was called. I don't even know what Xbox it was. It's so long ago. I don't remember, but I had such great memories. I was that kid that was like,
Good day.
hey friend, can I come over so I can like play your Xbox, you know? And then it was like, yeah, like, you know, or she'd be like, no, I don't feel like playing it. Or it would be like, oh yeah, you know, like we can play together. And I'm like, no, I just want to play it. Like, you don't have to play, it's fine. I just want to take over your stuff and play. You know, like I was that person. I was that person. Whoops. Battlefront 1. It wasn't Battlefront 1. Actually, let me go back because I'm pretty sure it wasn't Battlefront 1, but I could be mistaken. Give me the old Battlefront 1, not the new one. Where's the OG Battlefront? My gosh, I just heard just heard a sound. I don't think it was Battlefront. Yeah, it's not Battlefront, because I played a lot of old Battlefront 2. The Clone Wars game. No, it wasn't the Clone Wars game, but I did enjoy the Clone Wars. I actually played the Clone Wars game. Well, there was like 2 Clone Wars games I had. There was one on the Nintendo DS I played. I think that one was called Republic Heroes. It was something like that, but that one was a bop. And then there was, no, Republic Heroes was the one that was on the Wii that I used to play, and that one sucked. There was one Clone Wars game that was really good, and it was on the DS, and there was another one that just absolutely was dog water. Yeah, Republic Heroes, I think that one was the dog water one. Oh yeah, Republic Heroes was the dog water one. That one sucked. Unless I'm thinking of the same exact game, but the DS version was just better, but I don't think so. I'm trying to remember, I'm looking this up. Yeah, the DS one that was good is called the Clone Wars Jedi Alliance. That was a bop. That was a slept on game. It was so good. I played that so often. Had several multiplayer survival modes when you fought off waves. No, I'm trying to think about it. It'd be more like Battlefront graphics. And you used to be like a ship. Or not a ship, like a ground assault sort of thing. And you had waves. There was multiplayer. There was a single player. It wasn't Battlefront though. I promise it was not unless it was Battlefront. I'm just really confused. Now I'm like, is it Battlefront 1? I swear it was like it was like a separate game. Also, the episode 3 game was fantastic. I love that game. I used to be like so cracked at it. I was the best against my friends. I'm trying to think. Maybe it has to. I almost think it has to be Battlefront, but I don't know. Maybe it was like Republic Commando or some frick. That's something crazy. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. This is a long time ago. I'll have to go back and look. I'm really curious now. You know what? Maybe it was Republic Commando. Ow! Yeah, I think it was Republic Commando, guys. But I don't remember that having a multiplayer. Maybe I wasn't thinking of, I swear it was a ship. I don't know. Sorry, we should talk LOTRO. Sergeant, you said last time I streamed Battlefront 2 on PS4, I actually did well for what? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Republic Commando game was fun. I don't remember ever playing it, but looking at the HUD, I'm like, I must have played this. Clone Wars 2002 video. Yeah, that's it, Naru. A tank, yeah. I was in a tank, that's it. Yep, that's the game, bro. Yep, Star Wars, the Clone Wars. That is it. I saw the HUD, I was like, that is immediately it. Wow, okay, thank you. I was over here like, oh yeah, the Clone Wars, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I love Raven's wink. Yeah, bro, I remember this. This was such a vibe. I always played with the tanks, man. Always. Okay, I want to show you guys some gameplay so you guys know what I mean. But I got hit with an ad, so bear with me. Let me wow, I would never have guessed this. Okay, real quick. So sorry YouTube and all that, but yeah. Yeah, this is what I was referring to. It looked like that. I remember the arrow. The arrow is what made it so cool. It was a fun game too. This was a bop. This was my childhood. This is probably like when I didn't realize like this could be considered like true gaming. I thought I was odd for loving this game, but I was so into it. It was so good. It was so good, guys. It was so good. It was so good. Okay, sorry. We'll talk about LOTRO now, I swear. Yeah, the 2002 Clone Wars game. Fleem, you say OSRS is better than any game? OSRS? Hold on. My brain cannot compute. Oh, old RuneScape. I still have never played old RuneScape. Or RuneScape in general. Sergeant, you say, I think I played PS2 Clone Wars, really? That's awesome. Man.
Good day.
What?
How may I help
Oh my
you?
god, we have a twin! We have a twin! You're my twin! You're my twin! Look at it, we twinning! Hold on, let me look. Oh, hey, you said. Oh, thank you for the bow, man. So you Septi always end up finding me lately. What is happening? All right, look at my twin friend here. We're twinning. We twins. Oh, hi everyone. I don't want to be rude. I want to wave to everybody. Oh, I did a half wave and then I cut it off. Okay, I'm sorry. I really want a screenshot for the vlog. So sorry. Here, everyone can be included. Say cheese! Alright, I got this. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait. Wait, hold on. Say cheese again, real quick. Perfect timing, yep. Awesome. Good job, everyone. Good job. We got the shot. We got the shot. We got the shot. Hey, 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 hey. Woo, we cheer. I'll cheer back, you know, cheer. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Okay. My friends, I'm so sorry, but I will have to barter now.
How may I help you?
Cosmetic pet. Which one's next? I don't want a kite. If I could, ooh, we'll take the black cat. We love the black cat. Okay. All right, friends. Goodbye. Goodbye. I wave. Goodbye. I wave. And I will also say, here you go. You're welcome. Sorry, you Sefty. You know, I just had to use it. I just had to use it. Here, I'm gonna friend request. You're on my friends list now. Since my surgery, I've literally been doing quote 30. You want to go home and rethink your life, Sergeant? Dude. You have a twin IRL? Wait, really? I bow back. Everyone's so polite in the game. Look at y'all. I see y'all. Y'all don't have to bow. I feel like bowing's overstepping. A good wave is, you know, friendly, thoughtful. Yeah. Even a jump. A jump is another thoughtful gesture. Okay. Oh. Check my mail. No, don't tell me you sent more Hobbit feet pics. Everyone's sending the Hobbit feet pics. Stop it. Alright, I'll check it once I return to Edoras when we get over there. Sergeant, you said, yeah, hop into my stream sometime and I will go get a picture of us off the wall. Let's do it. I'm all for it, man. Alright, you said what? Oh. Oh, yeah, the stuff. The stuff that you said. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my friend. Look at that. That was so kind. I was over here like, oh yeah, feet pics. I can't keep up with the demand. Meanwhile, it's like, oh, that's a cool cloak. Do I do hooded though, or do I do regular cloak? I might do a regular cloak with this outfit. Kind of works. What's the mask? Ooh, the mask I'm not for. No. Tunic looking crazy. Yeah, let's do the unhooded one. Oh wait, they're all gonna be the same, aren't they? Okay, that's fine. Okay. I will add on our new cloak to this outfit. We doing it? It's a vibe, man. It's a vibe. We got a cloak now. Give me the mask. There are pics of us together mere feet away from my desk. What? Sergeant, you said you would stream right now, but you feel like poop? Oh no. Too bad cold medicine doesn't affect me. Oh no. Man, that sucks. Especially when it's cold medicine and it doesn't affect, it's like, bruh. Alright, and for whatever reason, I can't, I think I already have the goat. I think I've got the, oh yeah, I do have the goat. I'll just send it to another character unless you want it back, Yusef. I forgot who in the chat Yusef. Hi, are you Yusef? Oh my god, that scared me. Why did my screen go black? Okay, anyway, let's continue on with our journey. We have to make our way to Edoras. I know my elk doesn't want to make the ride over, even though it's not that far of a ride, but what does my elk know? I don't remember if Middlemead, I don't think we've discovered Middlemead, but I'm not going to. We're just going straight there. I'm not doing any side quests. We're already far behind as it is when it comes to our quest level. Sergeant, you say you want to sleep so bad. You only got 3 hours last night. Me too, Sergeant. Make sure you get some rest. Force yourself to sleep. It'll be worth it. It'll work out for you. I kind of want a Diet Coke, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm having caffeine withdrawals. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Yeah, hi, you said it's a gift. It's a gift. I hope you liked it. Yeah, thank you. I totally spaced on it. I didn't realize you were actually gonna send me the gift. I'm honored, thank you. I appreciate it. But you got 10 hours the night before. Oh, well, it kind of evens out then, you know. It's like a nice soul, like, you know, 6 hours between the 2 nights. Like 6 hours per. Oh, that's why I couldn't push through. These are the Rohan homes. I didn't mean to actually click into it. I haven't actually checked these out yet, so, yeah. Interesting. Guys, I really should edit a YouTube video. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. Like, every time I stream, I almost feel guilty because I'm like, I could be. Man, I'm just gonna get attacked right out the gate. Jeez. Like, I could be editing that video that really needs to go out. That's like super outdated now. But you know? Bro, get off of me! No! Get away from me! Urkai, get your own steed! Don't be swiping and dicing on me! Get off of me, man! Get away! I'm just trying to get to where I gotta get to, huh? I juked him! Ha ha ha! Get juked! Okay, sorry. I got way too excited. Way too excited. You son of a gun! I literally had like 80, 90 health, something like that. Okay, you knocked me off my horse like that. Dude, he must have had a devastating hit. Devastating hit of a 725 common damage. I saw my morale go drastically low too. That was beautiful hit on him. Holy crap. Alright, so Horn and Nona are separated at this point. I'm sad because they like got together and then they were like, aha, yeah, we're about to go like separate paths, you know, but like we'll regroup later. But I'm like, and then Horn said something about like, oh yeah, like this is what's gonna happen, you know, like you know, like I will do this even if, you know, even if I have to die to do this, you know, something like that. He was foreshadowing. I'm a little upset. Also, I feel like a dummy because I flippin' posted the short with the I think the ice giant Nerzoom, I think his name is, when he yeeted Redbeard guy who's a part of Skillfig. He was like, I think it was the reef there. I could be wrong. But, yeah, anyway, I posted a short of how he got yeeted. He got thrown up like a friggin' baseball bat, or a baseball. And, yeah, and then someone posted in the comments on the short on the YouTube, you know, someone commented like, oh yeah, and it was unbelievable when I found out about this, and then they spoiled like a lot, and I was like, wow, that's sad. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about spoilers. But so now I know a little something something. Which is quite crazy, but you know, whatever. Sergeant, you say your throat is feeling better. You hope you're on your way to recovery. Yes, you are on your way. You are on your way. You just have to believe. You just have to believe. Have to believe you are feeling better.
We have returned to
Up
Edoras,
to it.
and death
Edoras
is upon my mind.
Edoras. Remember that. Edoras. Edoras. Okay. Now I'm like, did I spell it right? Okay, I did. I always second guess myself. All right. Theoden King, heed the warning we bring, or will he answer our words of caution? Admonish. Okay. How long? Blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah, stuff is happening. Yep. Will he actually listen to us? Will the king listen to us? You know, we don't know yet. Level 95. Ooh, we're gonna be here for a while. That's what it looks like. All right, Glaoline, how are you doing today?
Unless I am very much mistaken, that horse is Shadowfax, Lord of the Maris.
Oh my god, it is Shadowfax! Gandalf, where are you? Where are you, Gandalf?
Unless I am very much mistaken,
that's cool.
that horse is Shadowfax,
he
Lord
does
of
not
the
know
Maris.
mighty Shadowfax has returned. That will brighten his countenance for certain. Yeah, that's awesome. Shadowfax is around. Sergeant, you say you want to sleep 16 hours right now? Do it.
Desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Just knock yourself out. You know, that always helps for sleeping. Man, we still... I didn't realize how long we still have left to go of Rohan. Holy crappy-oly. Yeah, because we're heading towards the west side now. You know, we're gonna slowly make our way down. And then we'll go to Gondor at some point. Okay, the story just keeps continuing, man. I'm gonna set my milestone here. Alright, we're set. Edoras. The way he pronounces it sounds like Ader. Oh my gosh. Sergeant, that's why you missed when NyQuil worked on you? Yeah. I bet. Hopefully tonight you can breathe well enough to see your CPAP machine. You can't sleep without to use your CPAP machine. Can't sleep without it. Yeah. Yeah, my dad has a CPAP machine. My grandmother does too, but they don't use them that often, but I feel like they would sleep a lot better with them. I'm trying to like resist the urge of going to get a Diet Coke, but I think I'm gonna go get a Diet Coke, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm falling. This place is freaking beautiful. Okay, gorgeous. All right, I just want to make my way up. The club is going up on a Tuesday. Now we're making our way, not downtown, walking fast, something, with my horse, I don't know. I'm trying to do something and it's not working out. So, hello everyone, welcome in, hello.
What brings you hither against the word of Theoden?
How many unwanted visitors will bring ill news here today? I notice your puzzled expression and continues. You're not the only unwelcome guests to come to him today. Some are within the Golden Hall this very hour. Jeez, I cannot.
You are not the first to come here today.
Yeah, you made that clear, sir. Never have I ruled this post. The will of Theoden is clear, but I do not believe you come here with evil intent. You speak of dangers to the north and all around. But returning here brings the greatest danger upon yourselves. Is that not the truest sign of your good hearts? Alright, you shall proceed before the king. We'll see if I've misjudged you. Okay. Okay, looking hopeful.
I will take your weapons and bring you before the king.
We have
Thunder
returned to
Racer, thank you so
Medicine
much for the
against
raid.
king's
Welcome in,
orders,
raiders.
But we do not seem to be.
Hello, hello, hello. Let me shout out the raiders over here. Thunder Bracer, what were you guys playing today? Oh, my freaking stream labs wants to be so ornery. Woo! Shout out, you're playing some LOTRO. What the heck? Why isn't it? Greetings, yeah, greetings. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. What were you doing at LOTRO today, Thunder? Okay, my Streamlabs is going kapooey. It's not even loading chats now. This is crazy. Alright, let's talk to Horn. Okay, now we'll talk to Horn. Let us approach to see who has the ear of the king, but we will interfere only if it's in the interest of Rohan to do so. Okay, let's go. Here we are yet again.
Son of Thengel.
Thunder, you said Minas Morgul with my hunter. Nice.
I have returned,
we haven't made it out that
and
far
I bring
yet, but we'll get there.
Wise counsel.
Oh my god, Aragorn,
A storm
Gimli,
is brewing.
Legolas,
All good people
Gandalf!
must stand together or be destroyed.
Let's go! A storm is brewing! Look at us! We got the Fellowship reunited! We together! Minus the rest of the Fellowship, like Frodo and, you know, Sam.
You bring troubles
What do I know?
wherever you go. You say a storm brews. I say you are its herald, a bringer of woe and ill tidings.
That's a crazy thing to say, sir. How dare you?
Speak wisdom, my lord. All around us the news is grim.
No.
It is not 1 week since your son and heir Theodred was slain on the western marches. You cannot
I'm
trust
shocked
in
there's
Edoras.
voiceover.
He would empty your city and leave your treasures unguarded. And now Gondor tells us that the Dark Lord stirs once more in the east.
Oh no.
It is curious, is it not, that these are the days in which this ragged wanderer returns to us.
A worker of evil may come in fell times, Grima, son of Galmod.
Gandalf's like, I'm gonna remind
But
you
there
who
are
your
also
father
those who come
is.
when they are most needed, when days are darkest.
I did not mourn when Shadowfax came back riderless, Gandalf.
Oh.
The return of the horse was made all the greater by lack of the rider.
So it was, my lord. See his rags? Have you ever seen such a beggarly figure?
A beggarly
The courtesy
figure.
of your hall is not as it was,
Bruh.
Theoden, son of
Says
Thengel.
Worm Tongue.
Has your door ward, Hama, not reported the names of my companions?
I see only churls and vagabonds, and you the worst of them all.
Gimli freaking laughed. Aragorn just.
Be gone with you, and leave my lord to those who do not wish him ill.
You know not of what you speak, Grima Wormtongue.
Oh! Oh! Gandalf clapping back, y'all! Uncle? Wait, why did Gandalf say uncle? Oh no, someone, the person behind. Okay, Aowen said uncle. Okay, I was like, wait, what? Gandalf's got an uncle confirmed? That'd be crazy. Oh my goodness. Thunder, how do you like play the hunter? I like in endgame content because I feel like that's come up a lot. Because I feel like a lot of people have played. Honestly, this goes for anyone. If anyone's played like hunter, like more towards like endgame stuff, is that a decent class for endgame or like is it not? It seems like a mixed bag. Like some people are like, oh yeah, hunter is definitely needed. And then other people are like, oh no, Hunter like sucks. Hi, you said hashtag Team Boromir, bro. My heart. My heart. I can't. You know, I have mixed feelings about Boromir. Like, I feel like he's definitely just, he's human. I think he's probably the most human-like character, I think. Yeah? Yeah? I don't know. I'm glad that you made it here from Wildermore so quickly. But I will need to hear your report of that land at another time. Sorry, I like have to like, ugh. I had like air in my socket. All of us have work to do, for the king is not yet free of danger. Keep an eye on Grima if you would. He is slippery. I fear he may intend further harm to the king. Whether he can work greater harm than he has already performed is a question for which I have no answer. Stay on guard. Wow.
Theoden, I offer you my counsel if you would have it. I have ever been a friend to the House of Eor, and would not see it come to its ending.
Nor would I, Gandalf.
I love how
But it is
Grima's just
so
knocked out.
Dark. So dark.
No, my friend, not all is dark. Behold,
Light!
beyond your darkened windows, there is light. The skies shine above, as they always have. Will you heed me?
Now I see the shadows for what they are, Gandalf. They are fleeting, like a grim memory. How came this to be?
How came this to be? Alright guys, I'm gonna grab a Diet Coke real quick. I'm like, I need caffeine, bro. I feel like I'm hitting a wall all of a sudden. It's just quite crazy. Alright. I think it's also my head. I feel like I don't know. I think I've been wearing my headphones too long. And I think I need to get better about like timing myself with it and probably wearing more earbuds going forward, but I don't know. Anyway, be right back, guys. I promise it'll be quick. And we're back. Oh yeah, did you guys see? I don't know if I can show you, but I've got a tail. There's like a little tail. There's a tail on my bum. A tail from a freaking dinosaur, man. Crazy. Alright. The dinosaur named Horn is back on. Okay. Diet Coke acquired. And hopefully that'll help. I think it's my wisdom teeth. My wisdom teeth have been coming in, and I think that it's giving me a migraine right now. So we'll see if this even helps. Gandalf says, so that is done. I think that, sorry, I had to flip back. I think that went rather well considering what is at stake. We have so little time to waste and much depends on haste. We cannot spend these precious moments squabbling among ourselves with the real foes live without, save one, Grima. He's an enemy, a Theoden, and a Rohan. His fate will rest with the king. Okay. Robot, hello! You said, is this game with the hobbits that you're required to dress up like a dinosaur to play? You know, most days, yeah, it is kind of, you know, required. you know, is kind of required to be dressed up as a dinosaur to play. Yep. Kind of. It's like a secret society of dinosaurs that play, so. Yeah. But how are you doing today, Robot? Everyone loves that Grima. Oh, yeah.
It seems
10
your
out of
mood
10.
entwines with ours for a pace or two more.
I would not celebrate so quickly were I you. War has already come to Rohan, and its drumbeat deepens with every passing hour. We are beset on all sides by evils, both known and unknown, and to be near Gandalf is to be near danger? Wait, what, Gandalf? You trying to say something? He laughs, but his eyes are stern. Dude, Gandalf's like, fight me, I dare you. Robot, you said, okay, good. What my usual dinosaur costume do? Yeah. If you got a, like, blow-up dinosaur, like a T-Rex outfit, that's, like, what's recommended, you know? I got the onesie dinosaur outfit, you know? I'm kind of, like, I barely, like, fit in, you know? Because, like, that's the bare minimum requirement is a onesie, you know? So, yeah. A Robot, you said, I'm okay just LOTROing and seeing who's streaming now. I haven't watched any LOTRO streams in a long time. Really? So if you're currently LOTROing, what are you playing right now? Like, what class? Yeah, and then also, thank you for being here for the LOTRO streams. Yeah, all the LOTRO streams are typically super cool, so I love checking them out on Twitch. But every time I watch LOTRO streams on Twitch, I'm always like, let me LOTRO. I need to watch people play LOTRO while I play LOTRO. I don't know, it's kind of odd, but hey, you know, it works. You say that I brought the danger hither. I do not doubt, but I say Gandalf goes where he is needed, and for this day and every day, that is to where the danger is deepest. Why does Gandalf refer to himself in the third person all the time? Like, jeez. This could be good. Finesse. Might, vitality, sure.
Much has transpired since last we met.
Robot, you say that you're on your Hobbit Lore Master. How do you like the Lore Master? I actually started playing. This is funny because Louis7 and we actually talked about this. But he started I think he started as a Lore Master as well. Very first character. Mine too, very first character. And we both absolutely did not like it. But once we've come back to playing it, it's like totally different. We're like kind of indifferent about it and we kind of like them, but I don't know. It's kind of odd. Like, whoa, I don't know, you know? Robot, you say you like them. I think they're fun. My main as a human Lore Master. Nice. Yeah, I saw that, like, Hobbit Lore Masters, because I don't think you could make them, like, in the previous years that the game was out, just because of lore, and, like, now they've, like, branched it out a little bit more. So when I saw you could do a Hobbit Lore Master, I was like, this is so cool. I just love to have a little, like, little tiny Hobbit being like, yeah, I'm Gandalf here, you know? Okay, so Gandalf says, much has transpired since we last met. My companions can give you their account. My own would take too long to tell, and from any other would beg our belief. You would trust my tale, I am certain, but then only because you have experienced some things nearly as peculiar. Know this, I bear tidings both glad and sorrowful. The task set before our mutual friends at the last homely house is still ongoing. Though some of the company are here with us in the Golden Hall, some others carry still the burden to its destination. This errand is not done yet, and neither is it abandoned. The errand? Bro, this isn't an errand. This is a journey. Okay, a journey. Alright, we get to talk to the fellowship that's here. I'm so excited. Robot, you said it's pretty recent? Yeah, it is pretty recent. I'm for it. I'm for it. I know people are like, ugh, this goes against lore and stuff, but I'm like, no, I want to make what I want to make, you know? Like, some things are a little crazy, you know? I'm like, you know. I'm trying to think of, like, one that's not available right now. But, like, a class and race, I guess. Like a combo. And I'm trying to think, like, oh yeah, that makes sense sort of a thing. Like, I can't remember. Hi, you said we all know your favorite class is Warden. How many times? How many times do I have to say this? How many times do I have to defend myself? How many times do I have to say that Warden is the worst? Okay, maybe not the worst, but like it's down there. It's down there good, man. Like it's like down to the ground. Anyway, y'all gotta stop teasing me over here, man. Robot, you said it doesn't really make sense, but whatever. I think they abandoned that a long time ago. Yeah, that's fair. A DMD, you say, I want to sell Axe Lore Master. Yeah, I don't think you could do that yet. I feel like if dwarves could be Lore Masters, that'd be kind of crazy. Igartha, you said they opened up the class/race combos in update 33.2 September of last year. Wow, a whole year now that we've had these class/race combo change. Or opened up anyway.
We meet again, my friend.
All right, we have a lot of reading to do. Okay. Aragorn says, I'm glad of it. There seems to be a shortage of friendly faces in this land. One man of honor I met, and he was in prison for his kindness to me. I press him on the matter. Gandalf gives you the joyful tidings and leaves the ill news to me. It has been from 1 week since our fellowship was sundered on Parthgalen along the banks of yeah, that place. Thank you so much, Robot, for the follow. Welcome to the weird community. Boromir of Gondor fell there. He gave his life protecting the halflings, Merry and Pippin, but they were borne away by great orcs of Saruman. Others went another way. I had to make a choice, and I chose it. We could not abandon Merry and Pippin. I do not know if I chose right, but Robot, thank you for the sub. You're a weirdo now. Yay. Now you get to tell all your friends that you're a weirdo. Yay. Well, thank you for the sub. I greatly appreciate it. DMD, you say there is literally a dwarf lore master and elder slave, but you can't be one in the game. Wait, what? Wait, so they put one in the game, but they said, nah, fam, y'all can't be it, but we're gonna make it a thing? Like, I don't know. Maybe they're just, like, setting, the seedling? I don't know. That's so crazy. Robot, you said you seem okay and Twitch ads are annoying. That's fair. Yeah, sorry. I'm also streaming on YouTube. YouTube does have ads, too, but they're a lot less frequent on YouTube, so y'all who have ads, okay, on Twitch, okay, you good. This is why you follow on YouTube, okay? Go to YouTube. Get less ads. Get less ads. I don't even know if I put ads on my YouTube stream. I don't know. I think I'm testing it out because there's one stream where I put them, and then I think another stream I didn't, and I don't know where they're set at right now. But that's another workaround. So yeah, I'm giving all the tips. Yeah. So anyway, Aragorn said, "I do not know if I chose right. The orcs were destroyed before our pursuit ended, and Gandalf tells me the hobbits found safety. Should I have done otherwise? I cannot say. But now we must do what we can for Rohan and put behind us what regrets we made." Aragorn's like, I don't know if I made the right choice, but all I know is I gotta help these people right now. What a noble man. I freaking love Aragorn. I think he's such a great character. I literally slept on this dude forever. When I was a young kid and I watched the trilogy, I was like, dude sucks. Now I'm like Team Aragorn, you know? And I was sleeping on Gimli too. Gimli's freaking rad as heck. Anyway.
I have cloven
I don't know who you guys think is like the best person in the fellowship. Alright, several weeks. What have you done with the time? A number of orcs. He's basically murdered so many orcs. And he's thrilled about it. Not enough to satisfy his... Oh my gosh. Not enough to satisfy him, though. Some of the ilk led us on a merry chase across much of Rohan, and my chest fills with pride to tell you I outpaced even Legolas on the race. Let's go, Gimli! Look at this man go! He's beating Legolas on that race. I'm so proud. Everyone give some claps for Gimli in the chat, man. I may have been winded, true, but Gimli did not abandon the pursuit without need. When we caught up with the Urk, then at last they already been slain by men of Rohan. And it's been 2 days since our pursuit ended, and I have nearly caught my breath again. Wow, 2 days and he nearly caught it. Kythar, hey, how's it going? I love him too, yeah. Gimli's the greatest, man. Gimli and Aragorn. Legolas, I'm not gonna lie, I loved Legolas. I loved him. But I think he's a little overrated, okay? I think he's overrated now. I said it. RSCC, Sam is the best, hands down. Dude, Sam is really good. I slept on Sam too. I thought Sam was almost as worse as Frodo. I'm not a fan of Frodo or Sam, really. Or I wasn't. But now I've actually really gotten, like, I feel like Sam should get more credit. I think he carried Frodo. He said, I might not be able to carry the ring, Mr. Frodo, but I can carry you! Like, it was crazy. Anyway. Robot, you said, I heard they made a novelization, a movie of this game. Wait, really? I don't know. Can anyone confirm that? I'm not sure. Gimli says, I've never run so far or so fast in all my days, and I would be content to stay in one place for the rest of them. If that place were a mountain with good stone and deep roots, heck yeah, Gimli. He's like, I'm ready to go. Kythar, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. You're now a weirdo. Everyone who's a sub, you are a weirdo. You better go tell your friends this Halloween, because they might actually try to be a weirdo too, and we need all the weirdos that we can get up here, okay? Kythar, you said you had to choose between LOTRO and Final Fantasy 14 recently. My rule is only one MMO at a time. Dude, Kythar, me too. That is typically my rule, and I'm about to break it. I'm about to break it and go back to SWTOR for a minute. Okay, I'm about to do it. I'm like this close. Like this December and January and February, I'm gonna be in the house. Okay, I don't want to go out in the snow. The snow sucks in Ohio. Okay, it's already snowing. Okay, it's October 31st and we got snow on the ground. I don't want to drive in that. Okay, I'm gonna be gaming. If I'm gonna be gaming, I need another MMO. So I get it. But thank you so much for the sub. Igartha, you said both the game and the movies were based on Tolkien's books. Which movie? Robot, you say that you'll have to find it. You don't remember the name. Yeah, that is true that they're based off the books. I don't know about any novelization, so I don't know enough. Retribution, hey, how's it going? Python, you say, yeah, it snowed today in Seabus. Yeah, bro. See, I am north of Seabus, but literally it's like snow stuck to the ground. It sucks. Yeah. RS, he said he did carry the ring for a little. Okay, yeah, that's based off of the books. From what I've been told, people in the chat have told me that that's based off the books where Sam did carry the ring for a little bit, which I think would have been cool to include in the movie because that would show a lot more about Sam's character, but I don't think they did in the movie. Retribution said, hey, you remember LOL, it's going great. Yeah. Robot, you say the novelization was written by okay, a rolking Tolkien a while ago. That is crazy. Kythar, thank you so much for the gifted. Oh my gosh, Booth, Naru, Hi, Freedom, and Olgarigus. Y'all got subs. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. That's so sweet. Thank you. Retribution, you say, I hope the Diet Coke helps your migraine. I think it's helping a little, but now I'm starting to get stuffy. I'm getting stuffy. Maybe it's just my dino, okay? My dinosaur is just being stuffy. I don't know. Kythar, you said, saw all those non-subscribers. LOL. Yeah, you were like, we need to get more weirdos up in here. I feel you, Kythar. Let's go. Yeah. Thanks for those gifted. Yeah, it was so nice, Kythar. Thank you. Nice, dude. I love that. I love the emote. I need to get an emote that has like words or phrases together. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. We'll talk to Legolas now.
It is good to see you again. When we are met on the very precipice of danger.
Okay, yeah, Legolas being, you know, Legolas. You tell him of your adventures. He says, "What is it that our young friends used to say? You have gone from the frying pan into the flames, and the frying pan was hot enough. You have had adventures to spare. It seems we all have done. I am glad your own journey brought you to Fangorn, as did mine. I could spend years exploring beneath its canopy, never feeling the passage of time, were it not for the pull of that which moves my feet." Okay. Once our friends are safe, perhaps I will follow the pool to where it leads. Okay. He notices my expression. Yeah, literally IRL expression too. You know, he laughs. The sea, Huriel. I speak of the sea. Yeah, he made that very clear to me. Yep. Yeah, Legolas. See, Legolas is just odd. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like he's just on, like, he's rambling about something, and we're all like, Legolas, we talk about, like, the present, you know? Like anyway. So the movie is called Rise of the Fellowship. It's horrible.
I feel as if a heavy shroud has been lifted from my sight.
You said, my days were filled with dark dreams and my nights were no different. What foul craft of Grima's is to blame? No, not his doing alone. It was my weakness that allowed him so to dominate my mind. Oh, don't think like that, sir. No longer, I am myself again and free of his whisperings. It is well that Gandalf arrived here when he did, and that he's allowed to pass the threshold. The transgression I will forgive. He may have intended further mischief. Indeed, I'm certain of it. But tell him I want Grima's chambers searched and my sister's son, Eomer, released from imprisonment. Eomer is free, guys. Look at us. Dude, I'm so thrilled. I'm so proud of us. Look at that. Eowyn's probably thrilled. Grima, get the flip out of here. You know what? You know what? I'm slapping you, bro. How dare you? How dare you? You know better. Okay, I don't know where this person is. Retribution says, sadly gotta go to my Korean class. I'll catch you later. Have a great time in Middle Earth for me. Yeah, we got you, Retribution. Enjoy your Korean class. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yes, you will return within my own power, within on your own power. Which tells me your wager was correct and you'll draw breath until tomorrow.
These are better tidings than I believed possible.
Yep. I rejoice to hear it. He's restored at last.
I will guide you to Grima's chambers, as the king instructs.
Cool, let's get him. Alright, where is he? Oh my gosh, wait, his chambers are like out? Oh, it's not that far out. Never mind. Kaitar, you say that you're a dwarf? Your dwarf and Lotro still didn't make it over level 30. Wait, what? Wait, what class were they? What do you mean it didn't make it through like over level 30? What? Do you keep making alts? Cause I got that same issue, man. That same issue. I'm an altaholic. I was like, why would we go to an abandoned house? Alright, we found the entrance. Oh, for all this. Search his chambers for further sign of his treachery. There's a marked page where it says, no mere wit. Locked chest. This chest is locked and you possess no key for it. Alright, large table. A crude map lies on the table, but you cannot discern what it means or is. The cabinet's empty. Did someone get here before you? Oh! These drawers contain linens and fine clothes. Alright. TD, how's it going? Did someone summon an altaholic? Yeah, bro. The detailed geography and history of Rohan. Yeah, man, dude, TD, I'm an altaholic. You know, I just summon other altaholics. It happens. TD, how was your show on Sunday? I missed it. I feel so bad. Kaithar, you said the last time you saw me online was the last time I did any questing. Oh no, I did crafting like crazy and then life got busy. Oh man. I'm sorry, man. Sometimes life gets like that. I get it. I feel like I'm at a point in life where I'm back to like grinding LOTRO all the time now because I really like where we're at in the story, but at the same time I'm like, life be hectic though. Like I know it's gonna pick up. TD said the show was awesome. I'm so glad. Carved into the table is a crude representation of a crying eye. Alright, and then the chair. You find a golden key! Yes, give me my chest, bruh. What is it? You find items too varied to belong to Grima, including a valuable sword. That's interesting.
What did you find there?
The sword of Theoden. Is it possible that the king asked Grima to keep the sword safe in his chest, but such safekeeping is no longer necessary? I'll return it to its master, and I brought Eomer word of his release. For now, bring these other items to Grima to see what he has to say about them. Okay, so we're basically running an investigation. Kaithar, you said, don't blame you, I have so many level 1s in the game for future leveling and RP. Yeah, man, because, so I'm at a point right now where I'm kind of like, you know, I really want to make another character, but I don't want to commit to it. Like, I really just want to do a whole, like, you know, I just grind one class and I just stick to that class. So I've just been grinding Rune-Keeper because I can't keep up with all the different stories that my alts are in and stuff like that. I don't know where they're at. So I'm like, you know what? I just want to grind one character. But the problem is I get tired. Like, for example, you know, Rune-Keeper, great. Okay, Rune-Keeper's great, but I'm just not... I don't know, like, I just get tired of them sometimes, you know? Like, I get burnt out. So I'm like, well, maybe I could run 2, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, Like, maybe I could run 2 if I dedicated at least, like, 1 day a week to playing them both. But I don't know. I don't know. Dwarf is best, dwarf is life. Dude, I don't think I have a single dwarf on this server yet.
Every one of those items was a gift.
Whoopsies. Dwarfs are typically what I don't make, but the stout axe dwarfs, I do make a lot of them lately. Why do you show me these? Every one of them are gifts. You are a thief. I demand you return those things to my chamber, and when you return to my presence, you come bearing an apology. Okay, Grima. I have suffered at the hands of these people, and now my own possessions are being paraded before all the court, my name dragged through the slime. These are the things I received for my months of tireless service to the king. You are a liar, high elf, and a thief. Your voice drips with poison, and your words are all false. I curse thee, and beg that some kind heart will defend me from your insults and slander. Wow. Okay, so basically Grima is acting like a Karen now because he's been, you know, caught doing bad things, and now he's like, how dare you slander me and accuse me and then steal from me? I will have one of my men restore these items to their proper owners. I am of mind to send this worm back to his proper owner as well. Oh, jeez. Dude's getting freaking outcasted. You get pulled out of here. Wow.
Wait,
I just spent all this money on gear, and here I am getting better gear. All of my alts are dwarves. Wait, really, Kaithar? You make you have all dwarves, basically. Crazy. See, I feel like for anything, I would make either all elves or all hobbits. I do really like the man race too, but like, I don't know. They're not so LOTRO-esque. Like, you can play a human anywhere, really. In any game, almost, so. You know what I mean. I feel my throat going in and out, so having a cold Diet Coke, fantastic. Wait, there is one item you should return yourself, as its owner is here in the hall. Theoden scowls and hands you a delicate cloth. The corner of the cloth is embroidered the name Eowyn. I am not so poor a judge as to think my sister/daughter Eowyn intended Grima to have this token of her favor. Return it to her and she will tell you whom it was intended. Alright, Aowen.
I remember this token. I gave it to my brother to bring him good fortune in battle.
Thank you, Glano. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the weird community. Kai30 said yes, and one stout axe bard to sing the song of his troubled people. That's so awesome. Dude, I love minstrels. Minstrels are slept on. In my opinion, they're one of the best classes. Good fortune. He wore it ranging throughout the mark. It must have been taken from him when he was confined to his chambers by my uncle's command. The command was my lord Theoden's, but the words were Grima, and my brother's confinement was carried out by those men Grima selected. One of them must have taken this token from Eomer and given it to Grima. Had I known this, I would not have allowed it. Bring this token of mine to my brother. Tell him our uncle is restored. Yay! Where is Eomer? Where is he? Please tell me. North. Okay, it's outside. Okay. Quentin, welcome in. You say I concur. Mini is the best. Dude, I think they are one of the best classes. Like, there are some good classes. I don't know how to explain like which is the best class based off of like what they are. I guess are like you know, like minstrels are great as a minstrels. Okay. Calm down, Aubrey. You can get through this. Like, Bjornings are great because they're definitely a class that I think is just overpowered in terms of DPS. Like, you know, I don't know. I just feel like they're like quick, to the point, OP. They got heavy armor. You know, I don't know. I just feel like they're durable is what I mean. Best class for durability. Minstrels are just a good class. Not really for flexibility, but like the fact that they can do great DPS and then also like these crazy heals that are also fantastic. That is what I mean. And like Rune-Keeper, kind of the same way as Minstrel, but I feel like Rune-Keeper definitely has like less, it's more healing over time, I feel, in comparison to Minstrels. Like they just have like the big like one-off heals mostly with Minstrels. I mean, Minstrels do have like a couple heals over time, but I don't know. I feel like Rune-Keeper is more of like a small, like leading kind of like a damage and stuff, and same with their heals, and then Minstrels are a little more powerful. But let me know what you guys think.
Welcome, friend. Are you in need of my services?
Kai30 said, but they are not dwarf. I have a hobbit mini, so yeah, they're not a dwarf. Nah, no dwarf. Well, I could increase this, but I don't think I will. I think I'm just gonna sell it. I think this I should probably switch to, which I don't want to do, but I'll do it. Ooh, here we go. Whoop. Goodbye. And this goes here. Perfection. And goodbye. And goodbye. And I think we're set. I believe we are set. Quentin, you say, I wouldn't know, I've never played outside the red line. I've never played outside a red line either for Minstrel. Glano, you say, Minstrels can teach others to play instruments. For me, that is the one thing that truly makes them incredible. They are cool for that. Where the heck is Aomi's shame? Oh, it's right in front of me. It's either, is it this one? No. Flies, you say, what about Lore Master? I'm not a fan of Lore Master as much lately. I feel like Lore Masters are just so difficult for me to get a good grasp on, and they feel very advanced for me. So I can't really speak. Like, my highest Lore Master is in the 50s, but I feel like I don't even understand what I'm doing with her. I just click buttons. Kai30 said, wait, didn't a new update come out with a new class? Thought I saw an ad for it. Yes, Mariner. Yeah, I played Mariner. I really like Mariner. It's basically like a burglar, Rune-Keeper, warden mix is how I think about it. But I think it's really cool. I'm actually pretty much enjoying it because at first I was like, yikes, you know what I mean? Can you say, are you going to play Return to Moria? I don't know yet. I'm trying to watch a lot of other people play it. Like, I don't know, the concept to me doesn't seem that fun. Like, it seems like a sandbox game, but the graphics look fantastic. So I'm kind of like, maybe, but, you know, and like some of the gameplay mechanic, I don't know, like building, like, as much as it doesn't sound enjoyable to me, it does kind of sound enjoyable at the same time. I don't know yet. Do you think I should? I don't know if you guys think I should play Return to Moria or not. Mr. You say, I love my Guardian Dwarfs. Dude, Guardian Dwarfs are the best Guardians, for sure, in my opinion. Quentin, you say new class Mariner, yep. Glanel, you say the update is not out yet. The classes update release on the 8th as it stands. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets pushed back, to be honest. Like, I don't know. It just keeps getting pushed back, but I don't know. Not confirmed or anything. Quentin, you say new race was River Hobbit. I need to say for River Hobbit, they look great in terms of like cosmetics and stuff. People are saying they're probably the best class for everything going forward because of their passive abilities and then some of the racial traits that you can get. But I'm not sure. Yep, it's a DPS class for Mariner. They have like a lot more evasion tactics, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, pretty much just DPS. King, you say, oh, I'm having way too much fun with it. It's a bit more RPG than sandbox. Oh, okay, then maybe I'll be interested. Because I do feel like it looks very sandboxy. So I'm like, hey, you know, like, I don't know. But I heard that there is like a little bit of combat. I did, Bright Life did play it. I saw his little tweet, and he basically was like, I feel like the combat could be adjusted, but he had like a great experience overall. So it's like, I don't know. But I've been watching a lot of Louis 7 streams on it, so I need to watch his video on it because I know he just posted one. I said DPS or support. I want to say it's a support-based class. Mariner is, but I could be wrong. Kytharna, can I be a dwarf? I think you can be a dwarf, Mariner. I haven't seen any though. I'd have to look. Robot, you said I keep finding the LOTRO movie under 2 different names. Apparently it was originally called The Fellow Hips Rise of the Gamers. You can find it free online. It's on Netflix and they call it Rise of the Fellowship there. Interesting. I'll have to check it out. Quentin, you say not sure. I've not rolled one yet. They are melee class. They are melee. Should I log out and see real quick to see if we can dwarf it? The weird one is a lore master, heretic, and a savage. Hey, listen, I've got a lore master, okay? I'm just not good with them. I just think that's the thing with lore master. I haven't learned them quite yet. All right, Mariner. No Mariner dwarves. No Mariner dwarves. Whoa. Okay, we're waiting. But they're a stout X. Yep. DMD. I just saw that. Hey, Sylvia, thank you for the hydrate. Thanks for the weird hydrate, man. I appreciate you. Quentin, you say they do look cool. They are. Hail for dwarf glory. Heck yeah, man. Robot, you say river hobbits look like angsty teenagers. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty fair. I think it's just so adorable, like how like flippin' like how they're just slightly taller. There's just such a difference. Stormy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the weird community. I hope you're having a good old time. Hobbits, yeah, you can definitely tell like there's a hobbit and then river hobbit. Like oh my gosh, the height difference isn't as noticeable. I don't know that I don't know. I feel like it is noticeable sometimes, but all right, let's go back to it. Sorry guys, I got distracted. Glena, you said go all red on Mariner, and it is DPS with a build system to the skills. Really? Ooh, interesting, interesting. Sorry, I'm looking over stuff, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to look at trying to make sure the YouTube stuff looking okay on stream. I'm always it's a little difficult to go back and forth between the two, but It's all good. It's how it is, man. It's how it is. It's how it is. Okay, cool. I can you say, by the way, I love the YouTube stream. I hate watching on Twitch. All right, well, we are streaming on Twitch too, so all the Twitch chatters are gonna be like, what? But it's okay. Yeah, I understand. I'm glad that you enjoy it, because I'm like, I don't know if people are gonna want the YouTube streams. So, and I've been looking over like analytics, and it's doing okay. So I'm like, I don't know if I'll keep it. I'm just testing it out, at least for this month, but we'll see. Regular dwarf, no for Mariner. Upsetting. Kythar, a travesty. Arthur, you say just like Mariner, hobbits, regular, no, river, yes. Or elves, regular, no, high elf, yes. Wow, I'm actually shocked by these outcomes. So basically all the base ones, no, but the, I guess, fancier races, yes. Iglano, you say you can scale the height of the rare hobbits. Many overlook that. Yeah, I did scale mine in the beta on Boror that I did, but I couldn't show you guys because I don't own it. R.I.P. Stormy, you say I just made a river hobbit guardian to try to learn how to play my main after being away for a couple of years. Yeah, well, Stormy, well, welcome back after a couple of years. I don't think guardians have changed too much. But I don't know, like, they definitely just had a rework, so I haven't played it too much since the rework. They used to be a lot slower of killers to me. That's just my opinion from several years ago. They're still not as quick with some of the skills in comparison to other, I guess, other classes. And soloing, I don't know, soloing them just feels like it takes a lot longer to solo them in comparison to other classes, probably because they're very defense oriented, but I think they're still a decent class to play overall. They're pretty okay. Just not my cup of tea. Hi, you say, have you played any of your ults on Heroic +2? Hi, so what did we do, chat? What did we do? We played, so I played every single class. We basically did like the Iron Man challenge or whatever, where it's like, you know, that once you die one tick, you delete your character. So I literally did that, and I played every single class besides Mariner. This was before the stat squish, may I add as well. We played every single class on, gosh, what is it? Fearless, I think it's Fearless plus... No, not Fearless. Yeah, it's Heroic +2. You're right. Heroic +2. That's what we did. Captain made it the furthest. We got to about level 9, and I'm not gonna lie, the way we died, definitely a me error. I wasn't even using, like, I was using some, like, food, but I didn't have, like, decent gear or anything. I wasn't crafting anything. Like, it was pretty much, like, yeah, it was poor planning on my behalf, I will say. And, yeah, I got a little risky towards the end there of our lives, but it was okay. It's not my cup of tea right now. I do have Mariner on, I think, Fearless +2, and I think that's just enough of a challenge for me, honestly. I'm not really one who's interested in the landscape difficulty. Like, I don't really care about like defeating mobs or anything. I'm really into the story, so I'm like, if we can get through like some of the gameplay stuff quicker, I'm for it. Kythar, you say, so you gotta pay for the new race and class if you're new. Yeah, so River Hobbits, you have to, they are available in the LOTRO store, so you can grind it, basically, if you want to grind it, but it's a lot of LOTRO points. I want to say it's like, I think the base, hold on, let me just pull it up. I think the base for River Hobbit is, I want to say 1,200 points. But let me triple check that for you. Yeah, and then the new class Mariner, you have to purchase it currently right now. You have to purchase it on LOTRO.com, and you have to buy their expansion. So it's $40, I believe, is their base. A River Hobbit bundle, the base bundle for River Hobbit is 15 95. So basically 1600 LOTRO points. So you could grind 1600 LOTRO points for the new race if you want. But for Mariner, you will have to pay, I believe it is 40 bucks for the base. Let me double check for the expansion, for the new expansion coming out. It is, yeah, 40 bucks for the standard edition, and then they have additional editions, but just standard, just like your Mariner class, and the new expansion, it's $40. Igarthy said there's a VOD of Aubrey playing Heroic Plus 2. There is! You know what, let me link it if I can, if it's not gone already. Actually, it might be gone already, Igarther. I think I'm editing it right now currently. Actually, no, I've been editing it. Yeah, the VODs are gone now. They're all gone. I can't believe we did that like 3 months ago now. Man, time flies. Yeah, it'll be out on the YouTube VODs video at some point, so follow over on YouTube. I am working, I will have a video on YouTube of like all of our fails because it was hilarious and it was painful for me, so I'm gonna flip and edit it and make it into a video because content. Of all this, you say, how hard is it for someone who just starts the game to get a house? Really not that difficult, honestly. Because gosh, getting a house, you just need a gold, and getting a gold is like not hard. if you honestly, if you start the game, your best bet to get a gold fastest is if you craft. Probably try going for like I don't know, you can honestly be any I guess crafting vocation and just sell some things in the auction hall, and you'll pretty much hit a gold if you sell maybe 2 or 3 things depending on what you're in. So really not difficult. You just have to like just, you know, sell a lot. You'll probably get it before level 20 if you really try to get a house, I guess. Sorry, I'm catching up on all your chats. I'm so sorry. Ian, you say that I like Bjorn, but it's literally so easy to quest that I get bored. Yes, Bjorning, I do have that sometimes where it's too overpowered that, yeah, I get bored of it. I can rampage and just cleave through mobs 3 to 4 levels above me without even stopping or healing. Yeah, that is the problem with Bjorning, is that it is a little too good, and I think they're definitely going to rework it soon to kind of decrease it, so. That'll suck when that happens because they're really OP, but at the same time, I kind of want that to happen. Maybe try putting on landscape difficulty then. That might actually help a lot, Ian. Kythar, for the house, you said not hard, the upkeep is cheap. You basically buy one after level 20 if you find one cheap enough. Yeah, after level 20, my bad. Igarther, you say, race you pay with LOTRO points, class comes with the expansion, which won't be available for LOTRO points until May. Thank you for that, because I did not know that the LOTRO, you could get Mariner with LOTRO points in May. I didn't realize that that would happen that quick. Yep, it'll be available for LOTRO point in May 2024. Wow, I didn't realize Mariner was gonna be that quick. Boldest, you say, I love housing in games, trying to find some games with multiplayer housing. Yeah, I like the, so LOTRO has a couple different houses, like housing things. They have, the base housing is kind of what we're all referring to, like you can get it really quick. There are like more like, gosh, what are they called? They're not called deluxe houses, but they're like, gosh, what are they called, guys? The other houses in LOTRO that you use Mithril. Which Mithril you have to buy in the LOTRO store, so normally it's like equated to money. But those houses are really cool, like Rohan, Gondor, I think has their own housing system. There's a lot more, but there's even more exquisite houses if you want them. But just for the basic house, I love it. That's all I use. Robot, you say you have to get the $130 for the shoulder parrot. Where's my shoulder parrot? Dang it! I got the parrot. I don't think my Rune-Keeper has the soldier parrot. Oh, actually, I'm gonna put it in my bank. Yeah, okay, you know, it happens. Sometimes you just gotta spend it to live life, right? But I will say, I should say this too. Okay, I was very generously given a code from Standing Stone Games. So yes, that was nice of them, so I give them all the credit. I don't want you guys to think I spent all that, because I did not. They gave it to me because they were very, very generous. Yeah. But I recommend that you guys get the stuff because it was a lot of fun to look at and get, and I really liked some of the frames too. I was like, hey, you know, like, hey, you know. I love this one because it looks like I'm in a submarine. Yeah. If you don't have a shoulder parent, what's the point, right, robot? That's what I'm saying. Dude, the shoulder parent is cool because when you're in combat, it flies away. Like, it's so cool. I don't know why. That little detail is just epic. Okay, epic. Boop, boop, boop. Hi, Third. You said this is a good one. Final Fantasy 14 is super competitive. No chance to get yourself one. Wow, I didn't know that. Hi, you said I would watch a series of Aubrey and Louis playing on Heroic Plus 2. Hey, hi, okay? Talks are happening about this very idea, okay? So stay tuned, maybe. I still have to get my Louis video out, so we'll see. Voldis, you say, I played Final Fantasy 14, but I'm about to lose my house since sub ran out. Yeah, here you don't have to worry about that. I haven't paid for a sub for LOTRO in about 3 years, and I still have my houses. The only thing is that you have to pay to upkeep it, which is just like a mortgage, like you're paying rent, and it does kind of work on like actual people time. So like here my lockout date is April 28th because I paid so far ahead. So yeah, so now I won't get locked out till the 5th of May in 2024. Robot, you say offer to tell someone a funny joke from 1 gold in world chat. That's a good idea to get a gold. Well, this you say our house is like a one-time purchase. So yeah, but then you also have to pay like your mortgage essentially. Kaithar, you said the stream is making me want to quit Final Fantasy 14. Come back to LOTRO. LOL. I haven't gotten far, but I wanted to try the raids. Kaithar, come back to LOTRO. Just do it. Mystery say, yeah, I played Final Fantasy 14 too. The subs make me want to stop for a while. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Everyone's telling me to play it, and I still haven't. Yeah, Gadget, you said my biggest problem is Bjorning our melee. Ooh, really? Boldest, you say, oh, is the upkeep hard to maintain? No, not really. It's just remembering to log in, especially when you're on a very long break like me, and then I end up getting all of my stuff put in escrow. Premium houses, thank you. Yeah, premium houses you don't have to pay upkeep, but you do have to like buy them with a lot of mithril. And mithril is a lot of LOTRO points, which I would honestly just say at that point just spend the money because grinding it's gonna take a lot of time. Boldest, what server do I play on? I play on Crick Hollow. Boldest, you say, I'm guessing VIP is a real money thing. Yeah, so VIP is basically just subscriptions. I think it's like $10 a month for a subscription, maybe 15. I know that the 3-month is like 30, so I always just do 3-month subs. Robot, you say, so get a lifetime membership and don't pay upkeep, but lifetime memberships don't exist anymore. You don't have lifetime VIPs anymore. They were $200 and what has happened? Why did I buy one, man? Crick Hollow, yes, thank you. Yeah, what server are we on? Yep, we're on Crick Hollow today. Mystery saying I'm on Arkansas. VIP is subscription for the game. I'm so sorry, I'm so far behind on the chat. I'm trying to race and catch up with you guys. I'm so sorry. Definitely want to join one that's very populated. If you want one that's super populated, Arkansas is the best one when it comes to that. Arkansas or Evernight. Evernight's EU based though, so keep that in mind too. I'm not sure where you're based out of, Boldest, but very cool events a lot. Yeah, Crick Hollow seems to have a lot of like the musical stuff or like the unique server like events, which is kind of why I like it, but it's one of the smaller servers. Mystery say, yeah, that's how I ended up on Arkansas, and I read that it was very populated on US server. Yep, Arkansas is the most populated US server, I believe. Boldest, you say, I missed what she was about to say about houses and ad pop-up. No! So there's like your base house and then there's your premium house. The premium is like what VIPs are like, people who pay for a subscription to LOTRO probably have. You have to spend mithril for that, and mithril is expensive. And then for the base like house, you can pay for that with a gold, but you do have to pay upkeep, which is like a couple silver, like for like pretty much it's like a mortgage where you pay a couple silver a month or whatnot. So yeah, you just have to remember to continually log on and keep paying it, which is the hardest part. Kythar, you said installing. Yes, break your rule. Screw Final Fantasy 14. We're going to LOTRO, baby. Kythar, I make Crick Hollow, so it's hard to do group content in LOTRO. Yeah, that's true. Though I really want to try. I'm not a group content LOTRO person. I won't lie. Igartha, you say you do have to pay upkeep on premium houses if you're not VIP. Oh, you do? Oh, do you have to do it? Oh, if you're not VIP. If you're not VIP. Okay. I'm glad you mentioned that. I feel like I need to pin that. Robot, you said just get a time machine and go back to 2007. Buy a lifetime sub. You right, Robot. What am I doing sitting here streaming? Guys, I gotta go buy a time machine, okay? Let me call up Doc, you know. Yo, Doc, I need a time machine. Listen. I need that LOTRO lifetime sub, okay? I'll bring my $200, okay? I'll even pay you $50 for the trip. Okay, cool. Alright, he's on his way. Mister, you say, what is grouping? Never heard of it. LOL. Gadget, you said, I paid $99 for a year of VIP. Man, I did pay $99 for a year of VIP. And I think in total from my VIP subscriptions, I think I paid about $200 to LOTRO. I think 200. Stormy, you say, I bought 3 lifetime subscriptions in 2007. Haven't paid a dime since. Wow, Stormy. You flippin' knew. You were ahead of the game. Wow. It makes me upset because I'm like, if I just went on my father's account, he never plays. If I just went on his account, went on another server, because he mains Gladden, if I just made another one, he is a lifetime VIP, I could be getting all the benefits. I brought it up to him, but no, he won't let me. Robot, you say Gladden is pretty up there with Arkenstone. I forgot, so I actually did do a video on all the servers, and I did research on it. I want to say it went like Arkenstone, and then Landravol, I want to say? Arkenstone, Landravol, and then Gladden? I remember Gladden was like the third. It was like Gladden's average, but I can't remember what the second one was. I want to say it was Arkenstone, Landravol, Gladden, Brandywine, Crick Hollow. Or Brandywine and Landravol were flipped. One of the two. But I want to say Landravol. I don't know. I don't know. Check out the video. It's in the video. It's on YouTube. Kythar, you said long ago I had an original game copy and sub, but that account is lost to time. No, I did have an original copy for time too. Robot, you said Google LOTRO login stats and click on first link to see server differences. Yeah, that too. Good idea. Stormy, you say if you have the original email, you may be able to contact support and get it back. Yeah, hopefully. You don't? Because there's a Hotmail from Dark Ages. Oh my gosh. That video was good. Thank you. Yeah, so from what I've heard about support, if you do have an account that's like old that you don't remember, that you can't get into, you will have to have the original email. I have heard of some instances where people have to be very specific. If they do not have like, if they don't like have some of their information, like you have to be like very specific about your game and like where your characters are with like leveling or whatnot. But I heard the easiest way for a Standing Stone to find your account would be if you had a subscription at some point and you had your card info like saved on your account, then that's the easiest way. But a lot of people, that's kind of hard because there's like cards that like clearly you don't have them, you know? They're all outdated. So Kythar, you say the dungeons, I want to do them all, but I can never find a group. That's why I stopped leveling. Wanted to do all the instances like Barrows in the basement. Ooh. Yeah, honestly, just go on Arkenstone. I'm sure you'll find people. Go on Arkenstone, watch streamers, because I know a good amount of streamers on Arkenstone. They're always running things. Yeah, you'd be set then, Kythar. Mystery said, saw on Reddit that some player lost their account and can't retrieve it back. Yeah, that unfortunately does happen a lot. Honestly, it's not I think that almost happened with my account because I do remember a time, I think I had a secondary account and it's gone, and I didn't put any money to it, thankfully, but I did have like a level 30 character or something I was upset to lose. It was so, yeah. Mr. A said all the memories gone, very sad. No, the memories are up here, mister. They're always up there. Always. Kaithar, you said, but Crick Hollow is my home. I mean, Kaithar, hey, maybe reach out to the questing dad on Twitch, because I know he's on Crick Hollow. I know he does like a couple things with like groups and stuff. So maybe like, you could talk to him and be like, yo, want to do an instance? I don't know if he rates at all, but questing dad is a good person to go look at. Okay, I'm so sorry I've been sitting here on my character. I've been trying to catch up with your guys' chats. I want to make sure I read them all. So yeah, the questing family. Yes, the questing family. Yes. Yeah, I think it's the, yeah, just check out the questing family. Yeah, they're all over. They're somewhere, Iglanoli said memory is never a problem. Retrieving said memory, now that's a whole other ballgame. Heck yeah, bro. Quentin, you say questing dad is new to the game. He and his wife play together. Yeah, I thought they played with some other people occasionally though, because I saw, I knew that he was relatively new, but I thought that they played with other people. You said they were working through the epic quest line. Really? Wow. Yeah, I wasn't aware. Sylvia said, hey there, having fun. I have good news. If you want to be a part of the weirdo community, we have a Discord. Soviet, you acted like a mod. Soviet, are you trying to tell me you want a mod? You just gotta ask, my friend. Quentin, they do. I'm in their kinship. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I was just like, I swear I've seen other people play with them, but then I was like, maybe they know these people and they're like friends and I'm just not aware, so I just want to make sure. But yeah, okay, I'll get back to the game. Here's Aomir. He should be happy.
These tidings, friend.
Hiriel, I am glad to see you are well. He's brought me the news that I am free to leave, but that is not what lightens my heart. Most joyous tidings are that my uncle Theoden has awakened to the fact of his peril, and his treacherous consular has been dragged to light. Aomir accepts the embroidered cloth from you and crushes it in one fist. This was taken from me by one of Grima's men. I'm pleased to have it back, but I would sooner teach him a lesson about respecting the belongings of others. I was treated well enough by the guards outside my chambers, but my inability to do anything for my family or for Rohan was the cruelest fact of my imprisonment. I spent hours studying the map of Rohan in the room upstairs, trying to develop a strategy for the defense of the kingdom that could not be undone by Saruman. Study the map yourself, see if there's a strategy. Okay.
Study the map of Rohan and see if some strategy presents itself.
Nice, thank you, Aomir. So Aomir is basically like, yeah, I was in prison, but like, I honestly feel worse for everything else happening around in life. Kaithar, you said, oh god, the buffering LOTRO download is taking my bandwidth. No, Kaithar, just hit refresh. So you said, yes, please, I'd love to be a mod, help this stream and community. All right, man. How do I do this again? I haven't done this in so long. I need more mods, so like, please and thank you. If you ever want a mod, just feel free to ask, because I always need more mods. Yeah. How do I add mods again? Listen. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Right. Okay, come on. I know how to do this. Come on. I know. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Soviet, you might be set. Kaithar, you said, yes, I follow Questing Dad. I haven't seen a stream for a hot minute though. Really? I thought he only streamed on weekends. I thought I just saw him stream. I mean, I did know because he came into the stream, I think on Sunday or Saturday, and he said he got his wisdom teeth removed. I did see him stream like the day after saying that though. So maybe it's just his wisdom teeth, Kythar, I'm not sure. Kythar, you said we see a promotion happening before our eyes, folks. Yo, chill. Rama, you said just type mod in chat. Oh yeah, I could have done that. I didn't think of that. Gadget, you said I'm helping most by not being a mod. I have no clue what to do. I would probably end up banning everyone with a keystroke. You know, if you're not, it's like, if you're like, I don't know, you know, it's totally cool. I don't think I'm a mod for anyone. Actually, no, I think I'm a mod for one of my friends, but I even told them, I was like, listen, because we modded each other, I was like, listen, like, I don't know how to mod, so like, apologies, and they're like a great mod here, and like, I just suck on their side, and I feel terrible. Soviet, why hello there. Quentin, you say Saturday and Sunday usually, sometimes during the week, yeah. Yeah, I definitely did see him on this past weekend. Kythar, you said we see the rise of Soviet and then the power corrupt him and fall into darkness. Nah, Soviet's cool. Soviet's cool. No, he's like Frodo up in here, you know? He's holding the ring, you know? The corruption ain't affecting him. I mean, maybe a little, but it's all good. I'm kidding. Soviet, you said thank you. I promise I won't go on my 12th breakfast. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's all you have to do as a mod. Just promise you won't go on your 12th breakfast. Cleared. You're cleared in my eyes. Alright, I studied the map for a time, but few strategies present themselves to stand against the armies of Saruman. Alright, well, Aomir, sorry to tell you this is a waste of time. Also, these are your chambers? Jesus Christ, you have a great dungeon. Beautiful dungeon, may I add.
Return to my sister and give her my thanks.
Did you find some strategy that could serve us against the armies of Saruman? Sadly, I did not, and I had more time to think on the problem than you had. There's no shame in it. Our strength lies on the open fields, but against such numbers, as you say, as he has assembled, I do not think our strength will suffice. The mark is not as defensible as we need it to be. Return to my sister and give her my thanks and love. I will see her when I return to the hall. Perhaps we will look at the map once more and see if there's something we missed. Well, it doesn't seem like we missed anything because we literally went over it together, basically, and neither of us saw anything, but okay. So basically, we're utterly screwed. I love this part of the story. Yeah. Fantastic. I love having no hope. So this is basically what you have to know about, like, LOTRO. When you get to like level, like, I'll say like 70, you get to level 70, that's where all the depression comes in. All the hopelessness starts to unravel. It's a pretty great time in the game, you know. It's 10 out of 10. Depressionness. Depression. 10 out of 10 depression, okay? You'll feel the feels. Lots of stuff. Just lots of hopelessness, lots of death, lots of just betrayal. You can't trust no one here. I'm saying it. You can't trust anyone in the game in Rohan. The Dunlendings are also like some of them are kind of like, I don't know. It's difficult when it comes down to like some of the clans. Like we just witnessed, like a couple days ago, we just witnessed. I think it was Falcon Clan and another clan called Dragon Clan, and they're literally going against fellow Dunlendings. Like, it's like a civil war, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't. It's crazy. Kythar, you said that's why I never rise above level 30. Yeah, honestly, once I get to, like, Evendim, I love going through Evendim, and then once I get to 40, it's like Angmar, and it's just dark, and it's dreary, and it's sadness, and it's, like, hatred and fear. It's a lot. Yeah. Soviet, I promise I won't fall into evil with the ring of mod. LOL. I can't. Gadget, you say level 45 is pretty good. Going to Moria to help the dwarves. Yes, once you get to Moria, it gets better. I feel like Moria is like a great like breath of fresh air. It's fantastic. It's only depressing if you know it. Oh, fall after the War of the Ring. We don't talk about that, Gadget. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
My brother is free of his cage? I delight to hear it.
Yep, her brother's free from the cage. She's happy about it. My cage is not made of metal or of wood, Hiriel, but it is a cage all the time. In time of peace, it confines me to the Golden Hall, and it's out buildings, but when war threatens, it cannot hope to withstand the force of our great need. I am a shield maiden of Rohan, and I shall take up the sword and spear to defend this land and its people. My uncle must surely ride down to Isengard to challenge Saruman, and I will not hesitate to take up arms and ride with him. Ooh, Eowyn, you're so freaking cool, bro. I love you. I'm a huge Eowyn fan, okay? I'm not gonna lie. She literally, you know what? She deserves a bow. She deserves a bow. She is majestic.
All the people of Rohan will need to stand if the kingdom is to survive.
Kythar, you said, as a ride or die dwarf, I will get super depressed at Moria. Dude, Kythar is so... Okay, Kythar, listen. Moria is so much fun. You're missing out. As a diehard dwarf, you have to go to Moria. You have to see them, like, rebuild and, like, discover all these new areas, like, or like, I guess not discover all these new areas. It makes it sound like they're finding like stuff for the first time, but like there are some things like they're digging and like they're getting like they've like settled, and now they're like trying to get more answers and like investigate into things. Like, it's really cool. I actually really like the Moria story. The Angmar story, okay, the ending breaks my freaking heart, okay? Once you get through that stuff, like, it breaks my heart. It's so sad. But Moria is just all around, like, it's a vibe. It's literally, it's a vibe. That's how you explain it. All right.
The time has come for Theoden to step beyond the confines of his hole.
You know, we've had a lot. I feel like we haven't rode around and done anything. I feel like we've just been talking to so many dang people this stream. I feel like I need to apologize. Like, I'm happy we're with the Fellowship, but jeez, Gandalf, I want to smash some orcs. I want some orc skulls, as Gimli would say. The time has come for Theoden to step beyond the confines of this hall and look out over his city, speak to the king, and see if he's willing to do it.
I am ready to
Yes.
look out upon my city with
Let's
unclouded
go!
eyes.
Unclouded eyes. Okay, we're probably not gonna fight, but at least we're leaving.
Theoden King
Oh,
has
we're
stepped
just
beyond
going
his
outside.
hall to look upon the kingdom. What will he see, I wonder? And will it
What
move
will
him
he
to
see?
strike down the evils arrayed against his people?
What will he see, I wonder? Sorry, my freaking family's messaging me. What is up, family? What? My mom sent me security video? What? Oh, she sent a video of something happening outside of her door. My bad, oh, in game. Yeah, my family is blowing me up. Yeah, my IRL. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. You're fine, Kythar. Please keep talking. All right, Gleowine. He's gone ahead with Gandalf. Do you think he's forgiven us? I know in my heart we return for the good of the kingdom, but it is a serious crime to disobey the word of a king.
We returned in time.
Can you imagine the smell with all the
should we
horse
have
dung in
returned
the
at all?
city, bro? I don't even want to think about it, Kythar. I think about a lot of things in Lord of the Rings. I'm like, where are all these people using the restroom? You know what I'm saying? I think about this all the time. Gleowine still believes we will be punished, but my mind is not troubled. We return to Theoden at the right moment for forgiveness. Was Gandalf not sent away with equal force? And yet now he has the ear of the king and speaks wisdom to him. We return without the insight of the wizard, but we bring something valuable all the same. Warning of Saruman's reach and power. That warning too has value to the king, and when he chooses this course, he will weigh what we have to say alongside the words
We
of his
return with
advisors.
time enough to protect the king.
Yeah.
That is what matters now.
Yeah, Horn, let's go. Yeah, Horn must be thrilled with everything of how it's kind of all going together. Alright, now we will hear the commands of Theoden and learn if we have truly come to him in time. Rohan stands at a crossroad, and it is up to her king to choose the correct course. We will help him choose the right to the sorrow of Saruman. It is not magic that Gandalf uses to cure Theoden of the hurts that Saruman and his agent Grima have wrought. No, our wise friend seeks to cure Theoden with words of friendship and hope, and I already see it working.
I place my trust in Gandalf. He has never failed that trust.
Yeah, you're right, Aragorn. I love that. Anyway, where you going? Come back, honey. Honey Bear, you're freaking rad as heck. I thought Aragorn was gonna follow her. I was like, ooh, snap. Alright, Gandalf. The air is fresh and clean. The tall grasses sway in the breeze. From here we can look out over the fields of Rohan. See how the sunlight dances upon the distant river? It has been some days since Theoden beheld his own lands, I warrant. Grima gave him report of them, but always in such a way to advance his own ends, and those of Saruman's his master.
You speak of a secret hope, Gandalf, but my heart is heavy. Alas for Boromir of Gondor.
No, man.
Alas for my own
Boromir.
son, Theodred. The young and strong perish, while the old linger on. It is a cruel turn.
It is a cruel turn, man.
Your strength is not gone, my friend. It lacks only your sword to return in full force.
There's so much voiceover. I'm shocked.
Where is Herogrim? Grima took it to keep it safe. Where might he have stowed it?
Take this blade, my lord. It was always yours to command.
Heck yeah, bro. Oh, he just
Arise,
slashed me.
riders of Theoden.
So other than new class
Command us,
race
my
and some
lord.
new areas to explore, any other cool
Stamp
updates?
out the threat of Saruman.
Sailing ships? Dude.
I'll
I'll have to talk to you about it in a bit, Kaithar. Hold on.
This time he redeemed his treachery.
I don't want to talk over the voiceovers.
Aye, my
That's-
lord.
Not used to having voiceover to have this issue.
But you, my guests, deserve the hospitality of my house. I have been a poor host.
No, Theoden King. The men of Rohan must ride today, and we will ride with them.
Yes! You will be
Yes!
welcome, Aragorn, as will your friends.
Gimli.
Be not overconfident, Theoden King. Isengard is strong, and other perils there are also. After we have gone, you must not delay. Lead the rest of your people to the hold of Dunharrow.
My people will go to Dunharrow, but I will not bring them there. I will ride to war, to fall in the front of the battle, if that is the need.
Yeah,
The
do it!
Lord of the Mark will ride.
Yeah, let's go!
Who then will lead your people to safety?
I will think on that before I go.
He's just
Here
like,
comes my
Eowyn,
counselor.
help!
My lord, you should come in from the hot sun. Your meat is nearly ready.
Your meat is really
Can others
nearly
not deal with
ready?
These troublesome guests.
Huh?
Let Grima send them away.
No, Grima. I will ride to war as I should have done long ago.
I don't know, Kaithar. I'd have
You
to look.
will ride with me.
Okay, alright, now I'll talk about everything. Sailing ships. I hope. I was actually talking to my dad about it. He was like, you know, if there are sailing ships, I might look at coming back to Lotro. I really hope that they have that. I have no idea. I haven't even looked at Borora to see the new Umbar expansion, because I do know that they had it on the test server. It might still be on the test server, I don't know. But I heard it is like a massive update. So I hear that'll be good. But that's kind of with the new area. I don't think there's anything else necessarily too new. There was a stat squish, so everyone's like power levels and heal levels will be a lot lower now. And they will at some point do like another change with that. I don't know what it was called. Egarthar, you might be able to talk about how there's a stat squish now, but how they're gonna do another stat change in the future. I don't know. I want to say like a stat squash, but I don't know. I've forgotten now. There was going to be like crafting events, and crafting vocations were kind of gonna like a little bit disband. Like you were gonna have the choice to choose which like crafting tiers you wanted to join. Like say like scholars, when you join as a historian, like you have the scholar and the farmer and like whatever else crafting stuff, but they were going to change it. So like if you wanted to be a scholar, you could be a scholar, but then if you wanted to also be like a prospector, you could do that, or maybe even like a tailor, you could include that. But that's all out the window now because they ran into some issues and it's not going to happen. So a little saddening. Crafting events, I think they're kind of going on, but there seems to be so many issues, so that's going to be happening. I don't know anything about them though, so I can't say anything about it. But yeah. Glenn, you say free to play now, have access to everything up to level 95. Meaning no more buying landscape quest packs until then. Gadget, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. 2 months, 2 months. Let's go. That's awesome. You are now a weirdo. Let's go. Crafting events delayed, you said, Egarthar. Oh yeah. Not surprising. It seems like they just keep having different like issues. So maybe we'll have it in the future, but at the meantime, graphics overhaul doesn't sound like that's happening. So there was like gonna be a time where like all of LOTRO had like advanced graphics or something like that. They were gonna change up the graphics, but it was gonna be like this huge project, and basically it got denied. So that's not happening. Sounds like it could happen gradually, but I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that was like supposed to happen or they were in talks of, and it just hasn't. And I'm not even trying to bash on Standing Stone because a lot of it's outside of their control, or a lot of it's just come up and they're just like, well crap, we can't do this, which, you know, totally outside of their control. I would rather them keep us in the loop like they're doing, so I have no issues with it. But I just want to let you guys know, just in case, like, if you've heard things, like a lot of the stuff that you probably heard, it's either getting delayed, pushed back, or it's just not happening anymore. It happens. Yeah. But yeah, so free to play, you do have access up to like level, I guess it is 95 now, but some things you still might have to like pay for. I don't know about like the new starting area. I think before the shadow, I'm pretty sure I still have to pay for that. So I don't think that's just available to anyone yet. I think there's a couple other areas that might kind of be in that same bubble, so just keep that in mind too. Yeah, only if you want Swanfleet, Cardinal, and the rest are free. The free, Egarthar, you said the free content is not strictly tied to level. It's all releases through Helm's Deep are free. All releases through Helm's Deep are free. So, you guys have a lot of great stuff that you can do in LOTRO. That's free. Glenn only said Swanfleet, Cardinal are the only new starting areas though. Egarthia said, but later lower level zones are not Swanfleet, Cardinal, Wildwood, Angle, and Yondershire. Yeah, all of those places though, I mean, you don't need. I still have not quested at all an Angle of Myth. It's in Troll Shells. I think it's like Mythodile or something like that. It's something like that. It's in Troll Shells. I still have never been over there. I don't really plan to go over there. Yondershire, I did one quest and then got to flip out. I haven't done anything. Egarthia said the removal of locations is still a go. I thought they ran into an issue where like they literally said that they ran into it and they were like, the software said you shall not pass, so we're not doing it. Separation of Tiers is delayed. Really? Fourth profession probably not until next year. Wait, you could have a fourth profession? I didn't even know that was in the talks. I thought it got canceled. I thought Orion posted in the forums and canceled it because they ran into a really bad thing. Iglano, you say they postponed the Calm Forester event again? Yeah. Yep, that's been happening. Kaithar, you said in-game feels good. Final Fantasy is too bubbly. Kaithar, you said also no graphics update planned now. I believe not. I believe I got voted down. Because I've seen a lot of articles anyway, and even streamers being like, why? You know, like, we were all kind of bummed. To me, I don't think it would have been like, I don't know, I'm almost like I would rather them keep coming out with new stuff than do a whole graphics overhaul. I wish that they would kind of do it like little by little, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know if that's possible. I don't know anything about game design. Gadget, you said, yep, 95 Helm's Deep, I think. Okay, 95 Helm's Deep. Iglanel, you say, you really begin to think that a lot of the devs are only working part-time at Standing Stone's games. They make all the announcements regarding expansions and then everything is delayed or canceled after they announce release dates. I wonder what these devs are doing in the 8 months leading up to announcements, because why would they announce a ton of stuff only to cancel it or delay it indefinitely again? If not because the devs actually have no clue before the promised updates are announced. I mean, honestly, I think this goes for everything because, like, sure, I'm sure Standing Stone, like, I'm not gonna lie, they're probably not planned out to a T. Like, if I'm going based off of how my work job is kind of like, literally, I don't plan everything out to a T. I kind of, like, we almost are at that point in some of our events at work where it's like, we just announce them. We try to plan them, but, like, we don't have, like, a strict schedule. I'm sure Standing Stone, I guess I'm hungry. Standing Stone, I'm sure that they have the same experience where it's like, they just have to get some, like, at least set dates and then kind of figure out some things as it goes. But for the most part, I want to say for a lot of this stuff that's getting delayed, it's just a lot of stupid little glitches or things not adding up, which I'm not even gonna complain because the like the new expansion Unbar, it was supposed to go out November 1st. It got pushed back already. I'm not upset about it. Mariner, pretty sure, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Mariner was gonna come out in December. I'm shocked that it's already, like, kind of basically out. Like, I'm in awe about that. Good on them. But I don't really blame Standing Stone for anything when it comes down to, like, deadlines and stuff, because I know on the business side, I know there's just so much at play, and there's probably stuff that they don't even realize obstacles that they're gonna have. So, like, I don't know. That's just me, though. Hi, you say Yonder and the Angle are mid, to be honest. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, Yondershire was kind of meh to me. That's why I never go out there, and I was so happy for it. Patty, you say that you want to make a new character, but the name I want is taken. Is there any way I can work around it to get the name I want? Or can I not have that name? I don't know if you could do underscores in LOTRO. I think you could do spaces in LOTRO now. I could be wrong. I don't know if you could put a space, but if the name's taken, the name's kind of taken. I always try to do, like, differentiations. Thankfully, Gadget said, thankfully, I came back for the 15th anniversary. They gave away all the expansions through 3 Peaks and most quest packs available at the time. It was a good one to come back to. Yep. I did grab that. I did do that. Aglano, you'd say there never was a graphics engine update announced. That is true, because a lot of it was pretty much rumor-based, and there was, like, I feel like devs were kind of hinting at it, and then some people got some info, and yeah, here we are. That all stems from when EG7 bought the company, and EG7 wrote in a shareholder tidbit that LOTRO would update graphics. It was never a new engine, it was a rework, like seen in Trollshaw/Breland. Okay, Iglano, thank you for that clarification. Igarthy said there was clearly a proposal for a graphics overhaul since EG7 gave that as an example that was shot down. Kaithar, said you can put a dash or an underscore in your name, I think. I think you can do an underscore in LOTRO. I'm not sure about a dash. I haven't seen anyone with a dash in a while. But yeah. Yeah, so... okay, I'm sorry. My voice is feeling it today, guys. I love all the chats. I need to remember to drink more Walla. Okay, let's see what Grima has to say. His eyes dart back and forth from face to face, sizing up the assemblage. My lord, can you not see what this wizard and his rage band seek to achieve? This guy is going hard. They do not care for your health or for your safety and seek to lead you into danger. Your death would grieve them little, but there are those close to you who would mourn even the smallest hurt to your person. Listen to Grima and come back inside. Abandon the madness these cruel ones have instilled in your mind. Let me send them away. Speak not of war. That is a young man's endeavor, and you have ruled the mark for many seasons. Will you not listen to your faithful Grima? Send me not away. Of course, Grima.
But I do not send you away, Grima. I ask you to ride at my side and thereby prove your faith.
You're good, Kaithar. You could keep talking. This? You're totally fine. Stop it. Keep talking, please.
A lord of the House of Eowel may have the stomach for war, but I am only a humble servant. Let me stay behind, a faithful
such a good soundtrack too.
Until your return.
Okay, so Igarther, you said no dash or underscore. The system will add a dash automatically if there is a name collision. but you can't choose a dash as a part of your character creation. Okay, cool. Can you add a space though, Edoras? I thought LOTRO added something that I thought was pretty unusual. It might be a space. Kythar, you said got a guardian to play now? Let's go, Kythar! Wait, where did you start at? Are you... Oh wait, you're playing a dwarf, so you're probably at Thorin's Hall, right? Why did I even ask? You're probably a dwarf. I should have known the answer, my bad. I'm a terrible listener. Alright, Grima hisses at us. That's crazy. Do not disturb my lord more than you have already. He's weary and needs his rest. Only when you and your irksome friends leave his lands will he be once again at peace. Wow. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. My friend... My family, bro. Just keep texting me. I want to show you guys how many... I want to know how many... I have 21 messages! 21 messages, and it's just all like stuff that I'm like, guys, could you just not do this right now, you know? Like, my family, please. My IRL fam, please stop blowing up my phone. Do you hear how desperately he wishes to be relieved of his charge? If that plea does not excuse Grima for more, I can think of no other that will. I would not trust him to carry a sack of grain into the mountains for fear he would steal either the sack or its contents, whichever he thought he would desire more. Wow, Aomir is like, I don't trust this fool for Rick. Oh, Kythar, you say you're in Lonelands. Wow, okay, I see you. Nice. Look at that. Look at you. You're already questing out your Lonelands. I did not mean to hit that. You're already questing out in the Lonelands. Doing the Guardian stuff. Live up the dream, man. Live up the dream. Wait, where are you exactly in Lowlands? Like, are you more east, like towards the last bridge, or like last bridge in Osgurth, or are you at the beginning of Lowlands, like near the Forsaken Inn and Weathertop? Glanel, you say they sort of made a graphics overhaul of the game in the past year. They revamped a lot of areas. They added more character customizations to some races. That's all G7 ever talked about. The overhaul of existing graphics, not a new one. Cordovan has even multiple times stated that it's impossible for the team to convert to another engine, as the game coding is tied into the game. It would mean recoding the entire game. Well, I thought that they did have like a very, here, I'll read what you said, Arthur. You said, they specifically said that a large graphical update was proposed that would cost 30 million, and it was rejected, so obviously something happened behind the scenes. I did hear a lot about that. I heard a lot about, like, it was gonna be, like, a pretty high... I thought that's why it got rejected, was because of how much it was. And then people are like, literally this game makes, like, a lot, so, like, that's nothing. But, yeah. I think there is something behind the scenes that was cooking, but, I don't know if it was ever proposed, but I think that's all that we're referencing in Glano. Kythar, you say Osgurth? Nice. Okay, so you're kind of wrapping up a little bit of Loneland, so you're doing it. You're doing the things. Yeah, I'm not sure, Glano. I'm sure the devs will announce whatever when they want. We'll have to all go to the forums at some point and read more about this. Grima succeeds again. If not at his truest goal, then still at one value to his master. For Saruman is his master, and every hour we delay plays into his hands. We can spare no more time on him. Yeah, let's stop talking about him.
He is not a man, but a snake. You cannot bring it safely along, nor can you leave it behind. Give him a horse, and judge him by the choice he makes, whether to ally with you or with Saruman.
It doesn't accept space & dash. No. Okay, wow. Patty, you might be out of luck then. Patty, you might be out of luck. I'm sorry. Thank you for doing that, Garther.
My mercy is now ended. If I see him again, it will not go well with Grima.
So it seems like Grima took the horse.
I go forth to battle.
Got out of there.
It is like to be my last riding. And Theodred, my heir, is slain.
Aw.
Who shall
His
I
last
leave behind
riding.
to rule in my stead?
No, Theoden King. Don't have your last riding. Yeah,
Is there
sorry,
no
Patty.
man? In whom do my people trust?
Oh,
Trust
use
in the House of Earl.
But
I don't even
Eomer is
know.
the last of that house,
I don't know what
and
it's
I need
called.
his sword arm. He cannot be spared.
I did not name
Frickin'
Eomer,
chin.
nor is he the last. There is his sister Eowyn also, fearless and true of heart.
Hey,
All
Lord
love
Zap,
her.
how's it going?
Let her lead the Erlingus while we are gone.
You speak wisdom, Hammer. So it shall be. Eowyn will rule the people in my stead and lead them to Dunharrow.
Somehow I knew it was gonna
and
be Eowyn.
safety. I ask that you
Eowyn
and your
leads them to
friends help
safety.
her with this burden.
Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. All right. You think some of your characters have it that the dash works? Stormy, you say you could do it like I have my Twitch username. Oh, with that X, that's a good idea, Stormy. Egartha, you said I don't think any punctuation is allowed, but I'll check further. Thank you, Egartha. I appreciate that. Iglano, you said Aubrey, you said that the crafting thing was delayed. Cordovon stated Friday in a forum. It is still coming with the update 30. Update 38. Well, last thing I heard about, there was a Combe Forester, a crafting event, and I heard that kind of got like, that came out and then it got taken down because there were like some, according to I don't know how to phrase this, but like, I don't want to say people were taking advantage of it, but like there was some kinks and people were like kind of you know, playing with the kinks and we're getting really good rewards. So yeah. But I think that I don't know if they had another crafting event, but I want to say that crafting event also got postponed or delayed, and that's what I'm referring to. What's that? He said, fine, thanks. I warned you I'd say hi. You did, but it's all good. Are you recovered from like a very long day that you had yesterday between like streaming for several hours and working? Are you recovered? Are you well rested now? Did you get enough hydrates? I'm checking out for you, man. Egartha said, I said earlier that the removal of vocations is coming with update 38. It's on Boror. Oh wait, it's on Boror right now. Okay, thank you. People are exploiting the crafting event. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. That's a great way to put it, Egartha, yeah. Okay, so removal of vocations. I think we're... Oh, because you're saying the crafting thing. I thought you were talking about the crafting events. My bad. You said yes, the Combe Forest, the Forester event is out, but the crafting chains is still in the pipeline for release. Where you can choose your crafting and are not bound to vocations. Cool. I'm for it. Let's do it. Lord Zap, you said still working on it. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I'm like, I had 3 hours of sleep, so I'm hanging in there, you know. I'm like, one of these days. Are you doing anything cool this Halloween, Zap? We have our little dinosaur here, but he's currently eating me. But here, I'll do it. I'll do the things. This is Horn. Everyone say hi to Horn. Hello. He is our little dino today. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Onesies make great Halloween costumes. They're comfy and literally not as expensive as other Halloween costumes most of the time. Danger, how's it going? I just messaged you on Instagram before I went live. I saw you streamed yesterday, I think, and I literally did not know, and I'm sorry I missed it. What did you play, Danger? OMG. Lord Zathy say no, just working. I got more sleep last night, but still need more. Yeah, you know, I don't blame you. You are hustling, man. Congrats. You know? Lord Zap, hi Hort. Yep, dinosaur. Yep. You're on break right now, Danger. Oh, well, thanks. Well, thanks for popping in real quick for your break. You didn't have to. That's so kind. In Sound Mind. I've heard some things about that, but I haven't played it. I gotta look this up now, because I'm like, once I see the category. Oh yeah, I think this was I think this was on it was like a free game that you could comp recently that I saw it and I didn't do it, but I should have, but I've heard it's like decent. It came out in 2021. Wow. I feel like I feel odd because we're not playing a horror game today on Halloween. But you know, we'll do it at some point. Oh well, thanks, yeah. I love the Pat emote. That's so cool. Yeah, for sure. It's one of those, definitely one of those weeks, I guess, where it's just like, well, I can't keep up. Danger to say I'm playing and streaming again tonight? Well, bro, okay, everyone. Danger, I'm gonna shout you out. If you guys don't know Danger is like one of the OGs, man. Danger and I, gosh, Danger, we go back so far now. This is like back in the day. Did I get kicked out of the instance? Did I go AFK too long and get kicked? I think, oh no, I think I had to hit complete and I didn't.
There is strength in Theoden, and that strength will flow into his people.
Whoops, I'm just standing way too long. Well, I never even knew that was a thing in the game. I didn't know that they would kick me after a while. Whoops. Yeah, shout out to Danger, definitely an OG. Gosh, yeah, Danger. I've streamed for almost 3 years now, and Danger literally has been around forever. He's been around since the beginning. We played a lot of Among Us. We played I'm trying to remember SCP, but I can't remember what the S stands for right now. And then we played just a lot of other stuff. Dead by Daylight, lots of fun. I hope you have an amazing stream. I've got to go back to work, sadly. Yeah, no problem, Danger. Thanks for stopping in. DMD, you say if pure evil taking over the world is a horror story. I don't know what is. DMD, you are correct. What am I saying? This is like a horror story. We are in the horror genre right now. Saruman is about to crush us into bugs, okay? We are screwed. Yeah, we are hopeless. All right, there is strength in Theoden, and the same strength will flow into the will of his people. If its king is strong, so will be the kingdom. Gladly will I ride to Isengard with Theoden and his men there to demand Saruman cast down his staff. Friends of mine were endangered by commands of the wizard, and I have debt to repay on that score. Aragorn is ready for battle. Eomer.
I have been given my freedom, and now I ride to war with my king.
It is a far better day into which I walk than when I left. We will show Saruman that Rohan is strong. My road leads west with the king, but he has asked you to assist Eowyn at Edoras. I am certain there will be no lack of deeds that will need doing, but if you have an opportunity, perhaps you could see how fares Aldburg in the Eastfold. That town is my home, and it would be a comfort to my mind to know that you have kept an eye on it. No hurry, assist Eowyn, but keep Aldburg in mind. Eomer, you're asking for 2 really big things to do. Buddy, we just might not have time to do them, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you, Eomer. We might not. Kaithar, you said, alright, Phil, tell me now before I get my hopes up, what are my chances of finding someone to do the Great Burrows and Inn of the Forsaken? Good question. I feel like, okay, Inn of the Forsaken, I feel like I can never find anyone to do that. The Great Burrows, though, I feel like there's always people. I don't know how to, like, judge this, but, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing. Like, maybe it's a luck thing. I think Inn of the Forsaken, it'll be, like, next to none. Great Burrows, you probably will have a decent opportunity, but I also don't check regularly. I'm gonna be frank. I don't check this regularly. Maybe I shouldn't say anything, because I don't always look. I can't believe we failed this epic battle. I want to do it, but I'm just gonna wait at this point. Yeah, you know. A great barrow. Where is my Inn of the Forsaken? Jeez. I probably went right past it, didn't I, guys? Didn't I? You know what? I might not even have it. Let's be frank. I might not even have it anymore. I might be thinking back to my VIP days. There's a couple like instances I just do not have because I skipped them or I forgot to get them. I don't even see it. I don't know. Kaithar, you said I'll give it a shot on Friday or Saturday. LOL. I mean, yeah, those are probably gonna be your best bets. Yeah, I don't know. Today could be pretty good. I mean, I've been hitting a lot of lag today. I feel like there are a lot of people on LOTRO today. How you said if you ask nicely in World Chat, you will find someone. This is true. World Chat is probably your best bet to find some people, but I don't know. Kaithar, you said gotta switch to mobile now for sleep time watching. Oh my gosh, Kaithar, bro, go to take a nap. You know, have a good rest. Okay, you don't. The VOD will be there. This is also on YouTube. You know, it'll always be on YouTube no matter what. I'm not gonna take down the VODs. Twitch will in like 2 months, but you have 2 months to watch it, and then if not, it'll be on YouTube. You can go to sleep. Okay, you're not gonna miss much. Okay. I don't want you to stay up late. Okay.
It is good that
we have to end
takes
stream in
action
like
to
40
protect
minutes
his
anyway
people.
because I didn't realize how late it had gotten. Holy crap. Yeah, because I have to end. Oh my gosh. Wow, the snow is sticking. There's still snow on the ground. It's crazy. But yeah, so yeah, because I have quiet time at 10 where I live, and it's about 40 minutes till. So we'll probably wrap up stream in like 40 so minutes just to give you all a heads up. It is good that Theoden takes action to protect his people. Saruman's greatest ally for these past months had been the inaction of Theoden, sworn by the whisperings of Wormtongue, aka Grima. How many orcs were given free passage across the fields of Rohan? Even one would be too many, and it was much more than a single orc. It was much more, I bet. I do not say that Theoden rides to victory. It is good that he comes forth, but the armies of Saruman are vast, and I do not know if the Rohirrim can meet them on the field. Yeah, it's not looking too good, Theoden.
For too long have I stayed beneath the roof of my hall.
No more will I delay. I will ride forth to Isengard with my warriors. We will remind Saruman that the Rohirrim still live. My sister, daughter, Eowyn, will chafe at my command that she remain behind and make the people ready to leave Edoras, I know. But she will carry out my wish. Speak to her outside the Golden Hall, okay? I will speak to Eowyn. I feel like this whole stream has been me walking into Edoras and literally just saying, hey, how's it going? And like everything's getting resolved, which is great because Gandalf showed up, really, more or less, and we just keep talking to Gandalf and the Fellowship, and we're getting their opinions and their feelings, and it's just like, oh my gosh, where is the combat? We literally went like 5 chapters of just speaking.
There is no
I think I'm turning into Gimli
Why
here.
must I stay behind?
Yeah, she's sad about it. I'm not even surprised. Eowyn wants to fight. I would fight as hard for the people to mark as any man. Cheers to Eowyn. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes, Eowyn. If only they knew. If only they knew what you would do in the future. Okay, I'm sorry. I really like Eowyn because she was someone who I very much I didn't realize what she was capable of, and then when she, you know, does the thing, which I won't, like, you know, spoil right now, but, like, yeah, crazy. Like, God, wow. I underestimated her, and I am not underestimating her again. I will do as my king commands. The duty has been given to me, and I will carry it out as best I may. Though it be not my desire. None will say that Eowyn betrayed the word of her king. I will protect the people of Edoras and see them to safety while the battle rages elsewhere. It may come to us in the end, and if it does, I will be ready. I will need your help in the meantime. Okay, yes, give me chores. Please, please, Eowyn, please. I'm begging for chores now, guys, okay?
There are many things to do.
I have to
before the people
read.
can leave for Dunharrow.
I'm gonna put this on. Take this over. Woo. Okay. Kythar, you said melted here on the west side, really? That's awesome. Well, that's good for you. I definitely need to go outside and hope and do like a little snow dance. Have a good night, Kythar. Enjoy. Take care. Hi, you say thanks, Kythar, for the sub. If you see me around on Crook, feel free to ask for help. Aww. Catherine, yay! I'm so happy. Look at that. Aw, I love that you guys are, you know, exchanging character names. It's so sweet. There are many things to do before the people of Edoras can leave for Dunharrow. My uncle's command must be brought to townsfolk, wagons must be loaded with provisions, belongings gathered, and there are like to be naysayers who refuse to follow the king's will. Take this proclamation and read it before the people at several locations throughout the city. Start with the market north, and then work down through the streets. Word will spread quickly, it has already begun to do so. But the king's command must be brought to the people, so the preparations for their departure can be made. Not everyone will be pleased with this hero. Be kind if you can, but keep your resolve strong. This must be done. He is commanded. Wow. Dude, she is loyal AF. Look at you, Eowyn. She's doing so good. She's, you know, she's good at keeping her head up. I think her and Eomer are pretty strong-willed people, and I think that's a really great trait to see in Rohan, because I feel like they really needed that during this time. Ugh, all these characters are just marvelous. I should read the books. I feel like there's so much I'm probably missing in the books. I say this every stream where I'm like, I should really read the books, guys, but I will. At some point, if I can help it. I will. It's a good place to read the proclamation. Everyone, listen to my words. Alright, several people are beginning to mutter darkly. Yeah, turn that frown upside down, woman. Please. Sir, get your act together. He reluctantly agrees to leave. Whatever, bro. Don't reluctantly about it. Just leave. Do it as you are requested. For your king. Okay? Man, see, everybody just looking down in Rohan, you know? It's depressing. Everyone's losing hope. It's okay, though. You know, it happens. It gets like that in life sometimes, you know what I mean? Where do I read it? Okay, we go up here. Oh, we read it in front of this huge group of people. Hey everyone, listen. Listen to my words. Kyle, you said never played LOTRO before. How are you enjoying it? And what would you say to people on the fence about trying it? I do have a short about this on YouTube where I literally say, try it because it's basically free. It's like literally a free game, okay? For the most part, okay? For the most part. Like, if you grind enough, you're basically gonna have all the content unlocked. You have all of the content unlocked up until 95 anyway, which in LOTRO, I have played this character for 2 years. We are not close to 95 yet. It takes a long time to get that level. So my main thing is like, there's nothing that should be holding you back on that regards of like finances, or you feel like there's not enough content, like it's available to you. So definitely try it, because what do you have to lose at that point, right? But yeah, I actually really like this game. The story is great. I really like the combat. I don't know, Kyle, if you play any other MMO. I can only compare this to SWTOR. I play Star Wars: The Old Republic from time to time, and that's really all the other experience I've got. But I don't really care for the combat so much in Star Wars: The Old Republic. I do like the story and the choices you can make, but I don't know, it always felt flat. I always felt like I was sped through it. Yeah. Eridus, how are you doing today? You say so my cat is chilling in my bathtub because reasons? What? Wait, does your cat like water though? Or like, is there no water in your bathtub? My cat loves to lay in my bathtub after I've showered. It's like a weird thing. I feel like she's trying to mimic me or something. I don't know. Dee, how are you doing? Hey, done with Wildermore, I see. Yes, we are done now with Wildermore. We are now, basically, we regrouped with Gandalf. Eomer is free. We got King Theoden. He's out of the like corruption that Grima was causing, all the darkness and shadows. It's all gone now. And Theoden King is ready to ride to defend Rohan. and we are now in preparation. We're trying to help Eowyn with her task of trying to like safely tell people to leave if people are being grumpy about it. And yeah, we have more to do, so yeah. Mister, you said Smeagol once said, "My precious." Once? Wait, he only said that once? Oh, what? Artist, he said he just randomly will get in the tub and just sit there. My cat does the same thing. She'll randomly just get in the tub. I don't get it. I think for her though, it's more of like it's a comfort thing because she likes to like hide in dark places, or she'll like scooch her butt up against like a wall because she's like, okay, that's like one area that I don't have to look over. And like she'll just sit in the middle of the bathtub. I think it's because she doesn't have to look on the bottom, you know, because like my bathtub rises anyway. I don't know if you've got like a walk-in, but like my bathtub, like, you know, it's a good foot, we'll say, of just slab, you know, whatever. But so I think it's just a comfort thing where she's like, oh, I only have to look up above to see if anything's gonna come after me, because I don't know, she was a stray. She's weird. She was a stray. She's always ready to fight some people. That's my cat. D, you say, oh yeah, that's the only good part in the Helm's Deep expansion. What? You know, I don't remember much of Helm's Deep, but you know, I want Horn and Nona back. I just got Nona back. And already they're separated, but they're together. They're literally like a low-key couple now. I'm so happy about it. I don't know. You said, well, Helm's Deep is nice, but big battles are meh. Yeah, you mean like the epic battles? We actually just did one and it was pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie, it was super rough. It was super rough. We lost it. It was upsetting. It was so upsetting. Artist, you say, so are you saying you have traumatized your cat? Yeah, pretty much. She's always traumatized. So like, I think she just, it wasn't me, okay? I've only had her for like, what, 3 years now? Yeah, I think it's been 3 years that I've had my cat now. I've only had her for 3 years. She's 5 years old. Whatever happened the first 2 years, it's outside my hands, okay, artists? You see what I'm saying? It's the other 2 years. It ain't my 3 years, it's the 2 years, you know? It's their fault. Mystery said, time to continue my journey to Middle Earth. Yes! Let's go! Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize you had the dino. The dino oh, I thought that was for someone else, right? I thought that was an emote for Dino Twins, and I was like, oh wow, I didn't even know you knew them. Alright.
Do you have the time to spare in our woman tidings bearer?
Trying to get my little stuff going up. Like my little the dinosaur, like the backing or whatever. Do you have time to spare for an old woman? An old woman. I have heard the commands of Theoden King and would obey, but it has been many years since he felt the bloom of youth, and that she has felt the bloom of youth, and I do not have the strength I once did. My belongings are bundled in this crate, but I cannot carry it down the hill, Dunharrow wagon, without help. The wagon is to the north of here, if you follow the road. Can you bring my possessions to the wagon north of here? Just follow the road. Okay. I can do that. I will help you, ma'am. She said north of here. Oh, north of here. I was like, yeah, north. This way. This way, that way, every way, you know. We're just gonna go everywhere. Alright, you know. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay, this is fine. I overshot it. Where's her stuff? She's not a wagon? I'm losing. Oh, her belongings are literally right next to her. I knew that. I was just making sure you guys were paying attention, that's all. Bring them north to her wagon. Do. Oh yeah, man. My voice is gonna be dead tomorrow. Luckily, I don't think I have any meetings tomorrow, which is good. Good. Yeah, I don't know why, but every time I stream lately, like the following day, I feel exhausted from just talking. I feel like it's like allergy related because I've never had this issue before. I'm like, maybe I'm getting too loud when I'm talking and I need to dial it back. Oh yeah, and also guys, I am moving within probably the next couple of weeks at some point.
Obey the word of Theoden King.
So just keep that in mind, that streams might be a little like iffy because I'm gonna have to like move my computer and reset everything up. And I don't know when I'll be moving exactly. I don't have like a date because my lease is up at the end of the year, but I can kind of move whenever. So I'm just trying to like figure that out. But I just want to let you guys know to like keep that in mind. Or streams just kind of like dip. It's moving. It's all the fun stuff, you know. Hey Sneak, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. I always love that you come in with the dab. This person says, you are not going to let them escape justice, are you? Everyone has to obey the word of Theoden King. My milestone is set here, yeah? Yeah. Okay.
What gives you the right to order us out of our homes?
Oh, stop it, sir. I'll teach you a lesson. Whatever. Alright, great. I get to fight the people. This isn't what I wanted to do, but that's what I get to do. I wanted to smash some orcs or Uruk-hai, you know what I'm saying? But we don't get that luxury. We get to fight our own people. It's fantastic. I will say, out of everything, they have some Breland soundtracks here, and it kind of really throws me through a loop. Like, I keep thinking I'm in Breland. She listens to my words and eventually agrees to obey the king. This guy? Okay, sir. Yeah. He agrees to leave. Cool. Alright, everyone seemed... some people gave me a little bit of trouble. We kicked their butt, or we told them off, and then they agreed. So, it all worked out. It worked out, guys. It worked out. Yeah, Grima's a little slime ball. What a worm tongue he is. He just left and got the flip out of there, bro. He's like, screw this place. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, book 11, chapter 8. We've done a lot of work. I mean, we literally did like, what, 6 chapters today? Boop. Artist, you say no hot tub stream for Halloween? I am disappointed. Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. I almost did do an IRL stream today. My mom, actually, I think you missed that, Artist, but my mom made an appearance on stream because she scared the living bejeebers out of me. She knocked on my window. And she actually offered me about a week ago with her and her neighbor. She offered me to dress up in a blow-up like T-Rex, you know, those blow-up T-Rex like costumes, I guess. She was like, well, I have one if you want to join us, because my mom was gonna have a blow-up unicorn and her neighbor, I think, was gonna have a blow-up duck or something like that. And I said that I would do it, but I stream on Tuesday, and I was like, yeah, so can I stream it? And then she was like, yeah, of course, which I did not expect her to say. Like, literally just us running around outside with blow-up costumes of dinosaurs, ducks, and unicorns. But I decided not to, because I didn't want to dox myself. I didn't want to show you guys where I live, because I live in an apartment, and I had a feeling I was probably going to show at least the sign, because my mom lives at the front where the sign of the apartment is, and so or else we would have had a cool stream. But you know, I guess we did LOTRO, LOTRO, but you know, could have had an IRL, but yeah, it does happen. Kaithar, you said my return was foretold via mobile device. Oh my gosh, Kaithar, I thought when you said night, you were like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to sleep now, you know? I don't need the mobile device. Psych! That's what you just did. You psyched us out.
It'll be some time before all the people are ready to leave, but this is a start.
Okay, cool. It's a start. Let's take it.
Grima has fled the city, but I believe some of his allies remain.
Some of his allies remain. Of course they do. Of course they do. What Okay. Kythar, you said IRL streams are dangerous. I know, I don't really like them. Because I am super nervous about it. So I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but kind of to get personal, but I had an ex at a point who I worked with, and it was pretty bad. Like, we were only together for a couple months. It was nothing crazy. But his mother got diagnosed with cancer. He wasn't really taking it well. And unfortunately, he was kind of like not the best, I guess, for my mental health anyway. So things weren't great. I was kind of distancing myself. I was like, you know what? You take time for yourself, whatever. And I worked with this person, and I don't even remember what set them off, but they were triggered with me about something or another. It really doesn't matter, but they proceeded to lash out at me in front of customers. And then it got so bad that because this is a movie theater, so it got so bad that I went to the back, because I was like, if you're gonna harass me, more or less, and call me bad things in front of customers, I'm gonna take it to the back because I'm a good employee, you know? And yeah, and then they proceeded to lock me in a closet, because I went in the closet to ignore them. They locked me in with them, and they were throwing stuff, not at me, but near me. So it was bad. Anyway, they proceeded after the fact to show up at my doorstep unannounced, you know, say not nice things to me at my doorstep where my family lived, and be super loud and obnoxious. And I tried to get a restraining order, but that didn't happen. So basically, I always have that fear kind of with anything I do, but now that I've kind of lived through that, and I've kind of always had that fear of like, oh my gosh, like, this person's gonna find me, they're gonna hunt me down. Yeah, since I've been through that, I'm like, I don't want to put myself in a situation like that. So that's why I'm like, I really don't want to dox where I live, you know? You know, that's all. So IRL streams kind of really scare me for that reason, because I've had like those stalker experience. It's not fun. Yeah. Artist, he says, safer to not give the internet any more info than you have to. Yeah, true. A gadget said, sign of the apartment sounds better than sign of the apocalypse. Artist, he said, dating at work. Okay, listen, I was 17. I didn't know shit, okay? And which is hilarious because my boyfriend now, we did not date at work, but we met at work and we were friends, but we didn't actually like start dating, I think, until after work, like we both worked at different locations, so like it didn't matter. But yeah, no dating at work, not my thing, y'all, not my thing. I learned my lesson then. That was tough. Yeah. Kythari said that's a lot to deal with after a couple months of dating. Did he get fired? So this was the thing. That was kind of, I think, the thing that upset me the most was how little anything got taken care of. But luckily, when we were in the closet and this dude, this monster, proceeded to throw shit and break shit, one of my managers, she was newer. She was a newer manager. I actually went to school with her. I went to high school with her. And I didn't know that she worked at where I worked at the time. Until I got hired in, which was kind of funny. But anyway, she was new. She found us. I was in tears. I was terrified. And more or less, like, she took me aside and she was just like, she's been through something like that herself, and she was just like, I know, like, you don't have to say anything. Like, I kind of know what you're feeling, and like, I get it. And so I was like, great, like, she'll do something. But she never said anything to anyone about it. The only reason why he the only reason why he did not work there anymore is because, like, I think it was like 2 days after the fact, he quit and he went out basically like, F this, you know, sort of thing. So it was really bad. And then it came out all after the fact, and then I got pulled into so many meetings about it, and it was so awkward. It was so awkward, guys. But I was really disappointed that she did not say anything about it. I did speak with her years later after the fact, and she said that she regretted not saying anything. So, yeah. It's all good. It's all water under the bridge. I just don't think she realized what she was doing as a manager. So I'm hoping that at least taught her, like, you know, not to keep your mouth shut about stuff like that, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Iglanally say, what a creep. Yeah, it sucked. But it's all past me now, so I'm like, whatever. You know, whatever. I was so worried for so long, and I think what was really nice about it was because, my own mother had a whole other ordeal 20 times more escalated. I'm not gonna go into her whole history, but I think it was good because I really leaned on my mom for that, which in the past, when my mother was going through stuff, I kind of judged her for it. Like, I was just so naive because I was like, well, why would you be in a situation where you would put yourself with someone who's kind of low-key dangerous? And then when it happened to me, I was like, oh my god, like, people don't show their true colors, like, and then it was like, I think it was a good experience for us both to kind of talk about our traumas together, so it worked out in that way. Artist, you said, consider yourself lucky that I dodged the ball. Oh yeah. I'm so happy, man. Like, nothing. Like, all that, I'm like, who cares what that dude's doing? He's just got a lot going on. Kai30 said, also, you don't have to keep talking about it. I know I don't have to, but I like being open about it because I feel like, you know, that, like, I don't know, I just wish that people kind of, like, realize that, like, last minute, like, people aren't always who they say they are. So I feel like it's important to talk about. And I feel like you guys should kind of know me a little bit more in that regard. That's why I'm just so, like, about that, I guess. I'm more like, eek. Yeah, that's all. Artist, you said she started dating him when he found her weak point and brought her McDonald's milkshake. You mean my current boyfriend brought me McDonald's milkshakes? And that was... I mean, hey, you know. Glenna, you said there seriously are better ways to come out of the closet at work, but seriously better repercussions. I'm sorry that happened to you. That guy has a big bullet dot. Oh, yeah. I am so thankful, like, after the fact. It's so crazy when you're young and you're like, oh yeah, you know, like, this person's in my life and it's gonna be forever. And, like, I was so naive. I think it's nice, though, because, like, looking back on things, like, cause, like, I'm learning a lot, okay? I'm so inexperienced. So I think it's kind of nice to at least look back on some of this and say, like, this could have been a lot worse. And kind of at least noticing, like, some of the red flags earlier on. I think it's just a really big learning lesson, so. Yeah, be careful, guys. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Hi, you said I came back from eating, all of a sudden I hear a Halloween story. Yes, a Halloween story, yes. Yes. Kai30 said, as long as you're comfy with speaking about it, yeah. And no, I appreciate you for kind of bringing that up too, though, Kai30. Yeah. I'm pretty much an open book. I feel bad when I'm talking about experiences that I've had with other people because I don't want to talk on behalf of other people, but in this case, screw this dude. We don't give a frig. So, but no. But yeah, that's what, honestly, I'm like so far past it that I don't know. I try not to think about it, but it's just so far now that I'm like, whatever. What a big baby. Anyway, we were talking to Eowyn.
Green has fled the city, but I believe some of his allies remain.
She said that there are still so many tasks we must see to completion before the people are ready to leave, but something worries at the back of my mind and divides my attention. When you searched Grima's chambers, you told my uncle that my room was already in disarray. Oh, the room was already in disarray. I'm like, Eowyn, we haven't been in your room. As if it had been searched before you arrived. Why would Grima leave his chamber in such a state? If he was seeking something specific, surely he would know where to find it. No, I think his room was searched by someone entangled deeply within his schemes. Grima has fled the city, but it is my belief that this ally at least still remains. So look at Eowyn, she's so clever, bro. Among the papers he collected was the cryptic phrase, "No mere wit he," and a number of other writings. I do not know what they mean, but mention is made of a number of locations throughout this place. Sorry. Ugh, man. It's my throat. My throat is like, ah! Go to see some of these and see if you can find sign of Grima's friends. Oh, man. I need more Wawa. Artist, you said, you guys think that this is crazy. You should see the drunk text she sends me, bro. Artist, listen. She does not text me drunk or sober. Yeah, I feel like one of these days people are gonna be very like, they're gonna be like, what the heck, Aubrey? Like, are you like a low-key like drunk texter? Like, that'll be my next title. Aubrey the drunk texter. I don't think I drunk text people. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Kai30 said, that's why they are hard to see, right? Yo. Oh yeah. Okay, let's figure out. Search the locations mentioned in his writing. Here's a timber pile. Okay, great. This is suspicious. Oh. Sir, get off me! He's an ally of Wormtongue. But are there others? Wow, I would not have assumed he was an ally just because he stood in the way. Glano, you say, I wonder if Aradis isn't rather drunk right now. You know? Aradis, you say you drink twice a year and this is not one of the two. Wait, like, what are the two? I'm curious. You have like a, is it like Christmas? Or I guess New Year's probably, maybe. Like New Year's and like your birthday, maybe. I don't know. I definitely drink more than 2 days a year, though. I mean, maybe I would be more likely to drunk text. Oh, the gate opened. It's scorched as if it were set on fire. Oh. Oh, ma'am, what are you doing? Yeah, we're just slaughtering these people. Are there others? Why do we keep asking the same question? Glano, you say, I live in a monarchy. I only drink at 2 times a year when the queen has her birthday and when she doesn't. When she doesn't. New Year and my wife's birthday. Oh, that's awesome, Artist. That's awesome. Yep, New Year's. Yep, New Year. Yep, when I was a youngin', that was the only time I was able to have a sip of wine or champagne. It's always New Year. Yeah, but we don't talk about that. Kaithar, you said, as I got older, I stopped going out and drinking. Now I just drink at home. You know, I actually have a lot of conversations with my mom about that because every time, basically, I want to make this clear, okay? I feel like I kind of go out, not often, but like probably every other week, and I feel like I get a good amount of drinks, okay? I don't want to say I'm drunk, but I'm definitely feeling buzzed, okay? However, I have conversations with my mom about this because I'm like, you know, if we go out and we socially drink, like, I also want to make it clear, I'm always with my mom and her boyfriend when this happens because I trust them and I know that they will get me home. But if I'm out with friends, it's like totally different. Like, I'll have 1 or 2. Nothing crazy. But still. But like, legit, I get worried because I'm like, listen, Mom, because I don't want to drink at home, but it's a lot cheaper to drink at home. But I feel like if I started drinking at home, I feel like I would become like, I don't know why. I would feel like I was drinking like from sadness, because when I'm home I often feel like kind of sad. So I'm like, let me drink from sadness, but then I feel like then I would have a bad issue. But I'm like, Mom, like, you know, like, do you drink at home, Mom? She's like, no, I never do. And she's like, I feel like if I drank at home, like I wouldn't have like, I don't want to say like boundaries, but like she would, I don't know, she just feels like it's just, it wouldn't be for a social reason. And I think that's kind of where her and I lead, where we're like, yeah, let's do it socially because we're with friends. I don't know. That's my ramble. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I get worried because I'm like, should I drink at home because it's cheaper? But I don't like it. And then I feel like if I'm gonna do it at home and I don't like it, I'm doing it for the wrong reasons. But I know other people, like my boyfriend, I feel like he prefers to drink at home. So it's kind of odd because I'm like, I'd rather be out, but he'd rather be in. I don't know.